Hello, and welcome to Clear Skies Perseverance, the season finale. I am your game master, Lisa Pearl, and I didn't look up any announcements today. Honestly, I didn't. So we'll just. Am I hearing things? Oh my god, my Apple Watch was yelling at me in Spanish. Cool. I need to turn that on Do Not Disturb. My bad.
Your watch is like, don't forget, you've got clear skies tonight.
It's like, here's the announcement. So we will just skip to cast announcements. Actually, no, sorry. We're going to do the STO announcements from Eric first. Eric, what's the word?
Yeah, so if you guys have been playing STO, like I put in 3 hours yesterday because with the double XP weekend wrapping up, I had to go defeat the other, because kicking the crap out of evil Will Wheaton can be fun, and that was a lot. That was great. Also, kudos to everybody who worked on that storyline, because the whole other V'ger thing is just fucking awesome. But what they've got going on right now on STO is a big sale on the Muds store. The Muds as seen on TNG bundle is on sale. It's 50% off, and I have been told to give you guys heads up. But also, little quality of life stuff has been popping up in STO recently, and the 3D ship like models that you get to see when you're going into the Zen store now is really rad. So check that out. If you're interested in shopping for a new ship on the Zen store, they do this whole like sexy car spin reveal, like it's like in an auto show kind of thing where the ship just kind of pivots. We need to see the Ross in that on that thing, just kind of like just slowly spinning. I'm just saying. So that's coming up for STO. As a quick sidebar, because we're still on my announcements. Not STO related, not this week, but June 12th, we are going back to Beacon Station and picking up where we left off to find out what's happened to our crew on the Beacon, our Alien RPG live play. It'll be over on Q Times at 6 p.m. Over on Q Times. So catch us on June 12th.
But I've had like 12 episodes of not being scared.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
It's been really nice. I've been in space and it's been okay.
11.
We got a lot to make up for.
What?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Space was a mistake!
Space steak.
Thank you, Eric. I will jump in with my announcements, actually, before I throw to the rest of you. Blood Bar. There's 2 new chapters. They got published last week. I am 27 chapter reads from my May goal. 27. That's if 9 people read 3 chapters before Thursday. If 3 people read 9 chapters, which is the whole story. What other maths can we do on that? If 5 people read 5 to 6 chapters. No, that's too many. No, that's right. Anyway, read some chapters if you haven't already. Yay! And then chapter 10, I'm planning to be the last chapter of this Welcome to the Blood Bar saga. And then I think I'm going to do a prequel story, because some of the characters are developing some pre-stories that I'm like, ooh, I want to write more about them before this story. So check that out. I will announce that when it happens. And then, wait, I had another. Oh, I have a new job. I wanted to tell you all. And you can follow along with our progress. I am the creative director of a company called Versed. And it's an international all-remote company. We're creating a platform where anyone, any type of creative person can create their own multiplayer co-op RPG game. So if you like the type of stories we tell here, adventure-based with multiple players, but in video game format, and you want to try your hand at creating them, go to verst.game. No, wait. See, either one of those. I think either will get you there. Verst.game. That's the official website. And sign up. You can sign up under, I think, players to get alerted when our beta starts and everything. And it'll be like over the next year or so, there'll be certain things that will be opening up to people. Closed beta, open beta, etc. And I'm writing a game for Verst. So, yay. And maybe you can too once we launch the platform. So, yeah, go check that out. That's what I'm going to be doing since we're closing this chapter of Clear Skies Perseverance. But until we bring it back, that's what I'll be working on. Any other cast announcements? I see multiple plans. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I'll go. If you're supporting the Streampunks, then you should already know that tomorrow we've got our Star Trek coffee game there and back again. Just for a rundown of all the madness that has occurred so far, we have a team from the Kelvin universe trapped now in the Prime universe, and they have just met the Prophet, who has sent them on their way with the lost ship from the future called the USS Relativity. If you want to see where all this is going, you should probably hop on. It's a good time, and we really appreciate all of the support. So thank you in advance. We're just gonna have a good time all the way around.
Amazing. Looking forward to that. Everybody, I will interject. Go to ko-fi.com/streampunks to sign up for our Streampunks to get access to that Discord game that Noir
It's in the
is running.
chat.
Oh, yay, it's in the chats. Yes. Okay, who else? I saw some other hands up. Caitlin.
The Cases of Costa Vega are Blue Sky's mystery adventure game over on Q Times. We are reaching the end of that season as well. Next Sunday will be our penultimate, and the following Sunday will be our finale. So you should absolutely go check that out. It's very fun, very silly. All the episodes are like self-contained little adventures. You should definitely go watch the one with one Sam DeLev in there, because that one was very, very, very fun.
It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do. You go check that out over on Q Times YouTube channel, and we are live 5 p.m. Pacific on Sunday evenings over on twitch.tv/Q Times. And I hope you check it out. The final 2 episodes are very, very cool, very, very fun, and it's been a great little game. So you should go check it out.
Amaze. And I think I saw Bonnie's hand up.
Captain Picard Day is June 16th. If you are in the Vegas area, you should go to the Millennium Fan Bar. I'll be doing a Star Trek concert there of music that's Trek related. Also, some Trek actors might surprise everyone and show up.
Ooh, sounds exciting.
And, like, be there.
Be there.
To
So,
also
like,
celebrate Captain Picard. So just, just
So
go.
many reasons
Just go,
to be
damn it.
there.
So many reasons. Also drinks.
Also, Vegas is not as hot right now as it is in August during STLV.
Oh, it will be. It's
Oh,
getting
God.
there. It's
Oh, no.
hot. But
Remember-
you're inside. Air conditioning.
That's true.
Yay.
That's true.
Lisa, remember when Bonnie tried to warn us about getting a warp core breach at STLV? Good times. Because I was gonna get one all by myself, and Bonnie was
I was
like,
like,
no.
it's more of a group effort.
It's a group drink, yes.
It's a group drink. It's like trust
Yeah.
me.
Don't
Don't
Watching
drink
my,
one of those on your own.
I
Terrible
used to have them at Quarks at the Star Trek Experience, and my mom made the mistake of trying to do one by herself.
no.
Yeah, we had to drag her back to the hotel room in a very, very not draggy way. Like, oh, she's fine. And she's like into the wall. It was great.
Oh my
Great
God. Good times.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Any other announcements?
Everything I have is stuff I can't announce yet.
Okay.
Womp womp.
The announcement is Danielle Radford is rad.
Yes,
It's true.
that is the announcement.
Okay. Thank you. I think we're ready to. Nope. We need one more announcement.
Look, most of my announcements are also things I can't announce, not because I have like some cool NDA thing coming up, but mostly just because it is apparently not within standard scientific protocol. So all I can say is that I submitted Project Glowy Rats today, and I'm so excited.
Gain momentum.
Science, science, science.
Oh,
If you want more science, please go check them out on my YouTube. I talked about moss last week. It is actually so cool. I just thought moss was generically cool, but it's also scientifically cool. It's not just Ty. It's also Sam. It goes all the way through. I love science. Science is excite. I'm gonna go do some science in a basement.
Yes.
It'll be fine.
Amazing. And with that, I believe we are ready to begin this episode 12, season 1 finale of Clear Skies Perseverance. Mike, let's build. welcome back. Where we last left off, you all had assembled a team with the Utopia Planitia security investigation crew. They're here to back you up, to give some extra firepower if needed. But the plan was to go down into the ducts, the air ducts, the vents that this probably herald intruder has been entering Utopia Planitia to steal supplies through. You all have been tasked with going on this, you have referenced it as a rescue mission. The investigator might call it just a security mission. It's some combination of the two, we can say. And you all have been invited because of your unique set of skills, and also as a group, as a team, you all work together really well. And so, actually, I want to give you all a chance to prepare for this mission before we meet at the opening of the air duct. I'm going to say we have about an hour before you all are scheduled to head down there. What are some things that people would want to get, to take with them, or to do before that? If
I'm gonna get a Type 2 phaser.
Okay.
Just a standard phaser, handheld phaser.
Great. Sorry, I have an eyelash that's threatening my contact lens. Okay, anyone else?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a. I think I already have it on me, but I'm gonna grab my disruptor pistol, to make sure that I have that with me.
All right.
You rocking a disruptor?
Look, VV contains multitudes.
You all,
BB ain't messing
yes.
around.
Even the civilians of you, actually, yeah, Eric and Danielle, the civilians have combat training because working with Starfleet, you're going to get at least a baseline level of combat training. So, yeah, they know how to wield disruptor pistols and phasers, and they would have them available if they would need them. So, anyone else?
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to bring a field bioprototyping kit.
Okay.
Just, I mean, that's what I do. And I'm going to look at the list of people who are coming with us, and I suppose I will bring a medical kit. I'm not a doctor. But someone should at least, have the proverbial first aid kit, no?
I'm not a doctor. I'm a bio-no-no scientist.
I just
I
play
am!
one on Twitch.
Hey, there's some doctors in that symbiont. Maybe could come in handy.
I'm gonna bring the field engineering kit, and my phaser Type 2, and also my fanny pack.
Yeah.
I love it.
My commander.
What is in a field engineering kit, just out of curiosity?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's
that's a
thing,
good
I mean,
idea. I was just looking up. No, that's a great
Super
idea because
spanner.
I was literally just looking up equipment right now because I would want to take one of those with us as well. So I'll find it for you, and then I'll let you know what
You are a saint. What's in it is whatever Eric says is in it.
So
My job
there's
here is done.
the Infinity Gauntlets. There's a couple of Mars bars.
Oh, Mjolnir. Who
Yeah,
can't believe we left
Here
that
we
thing?
just call them bars.
Amazing.
Here we just call it.
Amazing.
Let's see.
I assume that Valuth's fanny pack is a fanny pack of holding.
We're just crossing all
Yep.
the screens.
Yeah.
You know those 2-gallon mega purses?
Okay,
but
I
in
have it.
fanny pack form.
Standard. Oh, opportunity one. Oh, okay, this has an opportunity cost to it.
Okay, what is, how much is it,
beginning-
one? Or
It's one.
okay.
Let's see. Engineering multi-tool was developed to act like a tricorder device as well as diagnostic system. Blah blah blah. Multi-tool was rendered. Let's see.
Engineering
Starfleet
multi-tool.
looks like it just mass spectrometer. It comes with a it comes with a mass spectrometer, a plasma torch, and a portable electron microscope. That's handy.
Nice. I would allow that. I feel like that's something y'all would have access
Totally,
to.
yeah.
on
Give
the
us the
station.
mass spec.
I mean-
Give us the mass spec.
Yeah, I mean, Tig, or I'm sorry, Tig, I'm already jumping games. Kaz alone would probably have. Would,
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
I mean, Tig would probably have something like that too.
Yes,
But
Tig
Kaz,
does have a torch, so
Yeah,
we do know that for sure.
but yeah, Kaz probably has access to all of that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
cool. Okay. Cool beans.
All right. Bonnie, was there anything that Keela would like to bring?
Keela, being a security officer, surprisingly is not great with weapons. She's a little out of her element, but
Counterintelligence. I mean,
You
Oh,
are
yeah.
doesn't necessarily mean you're a field
intelligent.
agent.
Yeah,
True.
you're trained in basic. Like I said, everyone here has base level combat skill.
yeah. I mean, she's gonna grab the basic, phaser and stuff, but I would say she's also gonna grab any technology equipment like tablets of any kind that she feels might come in handy that she might have, she feels more comfortable with, like her own personal tablets, I guess.
Cool. Sounds good. All right.
I think Kaz just has like her standard tool belt, like toolkit, and whatever your basic away or like mission stuff would be. So she'd have like, if there's an engineering specific tricorder that she has in her equipment normally, like she'd have that, and then like her basic tools probably.
All right.
My weapon is here
Yes.
between these ears.
All right. So yeah, you all make sure that you're kitted out for this mission, and you all assemble at. Oh, also, what time of day would you all like to go?
What time of day did they break in?
Nighttime, like between 1 and 3 a.m. is when they typically happen.
I just wanted to say I missed last episode, and that is the only reason why they infiltrated. Because I wasn't physically here to make rolls to catch them. I would have messed up this entire operation.
Well,
So
it's a herald.
Noted.
Don't feel too bad. And it's
Yeah.
not like this is not like an amateur thief sneaking around in the night.
Yeah.
I vote nighttime for the drama.
Agreed.
Lower the drama.
Hard same. That way that we can,
We want to put our characters through that.
yeah. Well,
If I have to shout no to the sky, I want there to be some moon.
Valuth is telling you how illogical this is, and Noir is like, I don't care. You're going.
well, also, if we do it at night, then maybe we can catch them in the act.
There is logic to this.
Also, if we're doing anything for the drama, then obviously the answer is yes.
The drama.
And Caitlin
For
has
the
that point too.
drama.
Keela wants like war paint.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So it sounds like nighttime for the drama.
I'm sorry. Now I'm picturing Keela like having her Rambo like montage in the mirror, just like
Yes.
sliding a giant combat knife into her belt.
Yes.
Like ghillie
Painting the
suit
side
and,
of her
like,
face and
But I still look fashionable.
camouflage.
Dang it.
Absolutely.
yeah, totally.
Dun, 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 dun. I've
Okay.
seen these movies.
Okay.
So, Eve, the Dorian male security / field, the Andorian male investigator of Utopia Planitia with 3 security officers who are also field investigators, meets you outside this particular air duct. Has the panel open, pulled apart from the wall. It is nighttime. Not many people are roaming around. And this opening is probably about 4 feet high. So the tallest among you would have to crouch down extra low, but everyone would have to crouch down to get into this entrance. And
Right.
Eva says, all right, we're here to back you up. Who would like to take the lead?
All right.
Please.
No, Commander Valuth, after you, please.
It would make more sense for our security.
No. Oh, yeah, I mean, obviously, but I wouldn't want to overstep your rank, of course. Just,
Of course. In that case, I will carry on leading.
Yes.
All right, Commander.
You have me as backup, obviously.
Are you
I feel
going
safe.
after the commander. So Valuth, and
I'll-
then
I'll go ahead and go after the commander if that's
okay,
all right.
Valuth, Rion. Who's next?
I'll have Rion's back, literally. Plus, I like the view. Yes.
All right. And then we have the security officers and Eve, which we can intersperse as well. So I'll put one of the securities here. SO.
So we do have security officers, so they can go in the back.
Yeah.
So we should be all crammed in the middle.
All right.
Yeah.
So then I will go. Well, wait. I think that our sweet trill babies should go next because I'm packing harder than they are.
Oh, you're packing, all right.
Oh, I'm packing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
Okay.
what my wife say.
What does the
So
wife
the
say?
sweet trill babies, which of you would like to go after? I have Keela and then one of the security officers in the middle, and then Ty or Kaz. Would you like to go after that? Who would like to be next?
I don't
Oh,
think
so as we traffic jam at the entrance, would you like? I mean, I could.
I go after you for sure.
Oh.
Go for it.
Of course. No. Age before and all that.
Oh, don't even start with me.
I'm already in.
They're bombing after.
Okay. So I have Ty, Kaz, Vivi, and then Eve and the other two security officers. Okay. So you all enter this not quite Jeffrey's tube. I would say it's more sparse than a Jeffrey's tube. It is more in line with what we'd imagine in our modern day for like those really wide air ducts.
Okay.
It is instantly dark when you enter. I'm imagining you also brought some type of illumination.
Should we turn on those like handy, bizarre flashlights that they always use in TNG, where they're just kind of like looking around,
Yeah.
Yeah.
palm lights or whatever?
Okay. Y'all click on various lights. And yeah, you see an empty corridor up ahead of you that branches off. Left and right.
I'm gonna
Commander
pull out
Valuth.
tricorder,
Okay.
start running a scan.
I think seeing the scan being run, I'm just going to say, Doctor, do you have any information on which way would be best?
Yeah, I'll move the tricorder left and right and scan both directions.
Yeah. Go ahead and do an reason engineering, difficulty 1.
Scan through the different modes, radiation, chemical.
Is that a 19?
May
no,
I
it's 10.
assist?
Two. Yeah, I got successes, so you can, if you want to, if she says yes.
Yeah, go ahead. How are
I'm
you
medical
assisting?
tricorder out scanning for organic residues consistent with their epidermal layer.
Okay.
Like, they are well known physiologically at this point.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm going to be scanning for Iconian technology, basically.
right. Yeah, we're looking at different and ideally complementary things. Yes, and that is a success for me.
So then
Okay.
that'll be 3 successes total for 2 momentum.
Great. Bank those
Right.
momentum. Yeah, so comparing your scans, Rylum, you see that, number one, on your tricorder, you see a bit of the beginnings of a map popping up. You're sending out signals, they're coming back to you, and the tricorder is assembling them into what you are going to see up above. In a video game, it's kind of like that, you're seeing a little bit of the next hallway kind of deal. So you can see that one hallway kind of goes down a little bit, the one to the right, and then ends at a wall. It doesn't really go anywhere. The other one goes to the left and starts to go downward. And Ty, on your scans, the hallway to the left definitely has some residue, some skin flakes, some DNA of Harold's that you're picking up on your tricorder.
My results yield left. Doctor?
Right, looks like it's a dead end.
Then I think it's been decided.
So with Commander Verluth in the lead, you all head down this hallway, take a left turn. Once again, there's no lighting here. You're starting to feel the air come up. And as you head down, this duct is starting to very gradually descend downward. I'm going to abbreviate this because you're going quite far down, and nothing really happens for a while besides picking up perhaps more tricorder readings of Harold's skin dust. And then also with Rion picking up, what's on the next corner, what's the next turn to take. You're able to navigate this pretty easily to see what goes the most downward. And then you finally do pass the air system that is pushing up through this air duct. And you feel that wind as you pass these giant fans. No problems there. And then finally, you get to a level where it's flat for a while, and then this one duct that you're in starts to slope downward. And it gets slightly steeper, but it's just gently sloping downward. Rion, it slopes downward so far down and so straight that you actually can't get a ping on what's up ahead.
I'll raise my hand for a second and just hold the tricorder up, give it a good hard look, and just be like, I'm not getting clear readings from here.
So Vivi has superior climbing skills. So Vivi says, well, maybe I could try to go to the front of the line, go down a bit more, and either borrow someone's tricorder, or I could try to use my ESPs down there.
I certainly wouldn't mind if you were able to collect some infrared readings for us.
Absolutely.
These signatures could be very valuable, and I'll sorry, excuse me, Cass, and hand off my tricorder to Vivi.
Thank you.
It is it looks like maybe it is an old casing with new internals.
Question. Does anybody here know, and I'm genuinely asking, do we know what the psychic potential of heralds are? Like, is there a risk if she goes down there and starts reaching out with her abilities that she doesn't
Yeah, that's something we
fire
need
up?
to
I'm
know.
just curious. I don't actually know.
Esper ratings often contained in the medical record. I could make a roll for it if you'd allow it, Eliza.
We did just go through a war with these folks, so it's
Yeah.
possible we might have a record if they
Yeah, I would say
exhibited.
you could search the Star Trek database on Herald info about their ESP potential. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and do reason medicine. Difficulty
Humanoid
one.
biology?
Absolutely.
Lovely. Thank you. Ooh, spicy. That was a 19 and a 5, so I do get the 2 successes. And I avoid a complication because I don't have anything like that, so...
All right. Yeah, so doing a quick scan of Herald information, you see that they aren't known necessarily to have ESP capabilities.
Okay.
But in general, for humanoids, there is a latent potential, and it pops up in the species at some small percentage, which is how what happened with Vivi and anyone else who just happens to have ESP who is not of a species that is known for it. So that's kind of how it is with heralds. Now, was the question, can they receive what Vivi is going to be putting out
No.
ESP wise?
Rion was, I guess Rion was like, she has an advantage because she can go down there and sort of sense out if somebody is out there. He was starting to wonder, are they going
can
to be
they
able
do
to
the same?
Are
Yeah.
they going to sense her?
Got it.
That's what,
Yeah.
because he honestly doesn't know. I don't
Or
think
like
the
with
Borg,
the Kzinti, if you reach out,
Yeah.
using psychic abilities actually hurts the person or vice
Right.
versa. Yeah.
So I don't think, as I'm thinking about it now, I don't know if the Borg, I don't know what interactions, if any, the Borg had with the Iconian tech. Because I have to imagine they did. And that would have been a whole different story arc there. But So yeah, I don't know. So Rion just doesn't know.
It's a phenomenon with high inter-individual variability. Even
other
though
words,
the
who
species
knows
is
how
not
to-
particularly notorious for it, one could never be sure about this given individual, Doctor.
Right. Well,
Well, I will go in first, and I will use the tricorder.
Okay.
Since we're all agreed that that's safe. And then, like, after I'm done tricording or whatever, I can kind of reach out and, like, see if my ESP works.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
for
so...
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Oh, yeah, no. So I go and I start climbing down. And it's a little bit like, oops, sorry. Oh, excuse me. A little bit of, like, leapfrogging and, like shimmying around and like just using my dexterity to get to the front of the queue that we've created that's all butts, and then climbing down until the tricorder can start picking up signals.
Okay. Go ahead and make your tricorder roll. That's going to be you're just trying to pick up, like, yeah, what is your tricorder roll trying to pick up?
Well, for this, I mean, I'm doing the same. We're trying to pick up residue, see if folks are down there, and then after, I'll keep climbing down until I can get something where I can get a ping from the tricorder, and then at that point, I would want to kind of reach out with my ESP and get an idea of how they're feeling or what's going on.
Okay. So, yeah, I would say this is reason science. You're
Reason
scanning,
science.
yeah, you're scanning for presence of, DNA / evidence that they are down here, maybe even life signs.
All right.
So yeah, difficulty 1 because you have that tricorder.
Oh, 4.
Ooh.
All right, and then 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought yeah, that's 2 successes. Did you have? Yeah, I don't think any of your focuses come to play.
No.
Okay, so bank those 2 momentum. I think y'all are at 4 now. Is that right? Or maybe 5 even.
that should be 4.
4? Okay.
We're at the captain's rank.
Okay, so then what you get back from that tricorder reading, you're starting to see about 60 feet down from where you are, and this tunnel starts to turn. Beyond that, you're getting... Uh-oh, I just had something open and it closed. Beyond that, you're getting some readings that there are lots of twists and turns down below here. You're also very readily seeing that the duct around the corner from you ends, or it should end, and then it just seems to be like a mixture of dirt and ice beyond that. But in that dirt and ice, you're getting reading pings back that there are more openings and twists and turns. There's more tunnel below you.
Okay, but I haven't gotten any readings on life forms.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of the range of a tricorder reading like this. Definitely getting more of that, like the residue and things like, yes, they have been here, these same heralds. Let me just look up real quick. Tricorder range.
How many distinct DNA signatures have we picked up so far?
Ooh, that's going to have to be a momentum spend for more information.
I made a tricorder check. Will that count? The science officer talent gives me a bonus that I can use for obtain information.
Okay, that was a little while ago, but
Okay, fair enough.
Still the
Use-
same
I'll send for
scene
it then.
though.
But
Just
you
one
could
momentum spend.
you could use my tricorder to check it if you want.
Oh, well,
I'm
I'm
happy
not.
making
Yeah,
it spend.
you don't have
Yeah.
to roll again for it.
That's
I'm
fine.
just saying it's a additional information on any one of the tricorder rolls you've already done.
Okay.
No worries.
So with if you'd like to.
Yeah, we'll spend one.
Okay, great. Sorry, I was looking up the tricorder range. The question was, what was the exact question again? Sam?
How many distinct DNA signatures?
Several.
Ooh,
You're picking up at least 7. Oh wait, there's an 8th, and there's a 9th. 9.
9.
I have an additional question to throw out there as well. If
Go
I may
ahead.
spend a momentum.
Yeah.
How old are these tunnels?
The tunnels. So this the tunnels that are below you that seem to have been dug into this mixture of dirt and ice in the like ground, deep ground of Mars. How old are they?
They look like are they registering that they are somewhat new, like in the past 5 years, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so
They
they've been here
do.
for a hot minute.
Yeah, they do seem on the newer
So
side.
they probably created these then.
You would also pick that. Yeah, actually, I would say You kind of put two together that it was probably the heralds that dug these tunnels because of all the scans you've done with getting biological residue and things like that. Yeah, their DNA is all over these tunnels. Okay, so about life signs, I'm gonna have to fudge this because I'm seeing the internet gives lots of different answers. I'm gonna say within 100 feet, you're not picking up life signs.
Okay. Am I able to reach out with my ESP and get it from there?
Yes, you are.
All right.
Yeah, so your ESP talent, I believe I get a threat for you to gain some information from
love
that.
Wow, gee. I think this is worth it.
Oh, obviously.
So I'm going to go ahead and do
Oh,
that.
obviously, yeah.
All threat does is make the game more interesting.
Yes.
Just do it.
I'm all for threat, yeah.
I don't like to feel threatened.
I am the threat.
Be the threat you want to see in the world.
Bring it on!
All right. So my first roll, 5.
Okay. Difficulty was going to be. This is a standard roll for you, so difficulty 1. So you got 1 success.
And 6.
Okay, 2 successes. Bank
All
that momentum.
Keep those dice close. Those have been nice.
Only this game.
And I'm adding a threat to my pool.
Kiss him.
Yeah, how do you reach out with your mind? What are you putting out there?
So Vivi tries to send out a friendly, hey, is there anyone down here who needs help? Like, are any of you sick? Are any of you hungry? Is there anything that we can help you with? Are there any casualties? Does anyone need medical attention? Just kind of like the basic thing that, anyone would, well, no, not anyone. What we would want anyone to ask when they're in a situation where it's obvious that maybe people aren't, are having to scrounge for supplies because they are not able to take care of themselves. So, like right now, Vivi's got her stuff unstun. It's just there for protection, but her first line of defense is like, hey, we want to make sure that you're okay. Please don't try to kill us because we are genuinely here to make sure that you don't need anything, or if there's any way we can help you, we want to do that. Like, we want to make sure that they know that. Because we don't know these dudes. Maybe they're like, we don't know what their story is. I don't want to just go in, stunning folks.
What was what did you roll for your ESP? Was it a presence command roll?
For my ESP, that is, yeah, I think that would probably be presence command because it's pretty commanding.
Okay. So I'll let that. Well, actually, there would be different. Sorry, you have to roll again.
No.
Because the ESP connecting roll, I was going to try to just wrap it in with this, but this is a different intention.
5.
Wait, hold on.
Sorry, I just get excited and I like
Because this is
rolling.
now a contested roll, so I want you to have all the options that you need to have. So it's going to be a contested roll. You're trying to now convince someone's out there that you're there to help. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's like persuasion, basically. So the difficulty is going to be quite high.
Now, does that count? Because I do have infectious nature.
Would
Would
that
be a balance? As a talent.
What does that give you?
So infectious nature.
Outgoing nature can enjoy the company of others. Pleasant
Yeah.
side effects on improving the attitude and outlooks of the people around them, regardless of whether those beings like it or not.
Well, that
When in-
that sounds
yeah.
fine. I will not
engaged-
impose my will on them.
When engaged in a social conflict, the character may spend 2 momentum to improve the outlook and attitude of those around them. This provides one of two effects. The character is considered to have an advantage in subsequent social interactions with the individual affected by this talent. In addition, the character may choose to allow the individual to recover stress equal to the character's command score. Interesting. Since this is an opposed role and it is social, then yes, I would say this applies here. And Eric, were you going to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to point out that you have an extra threat. Because we couldn't pay the opportunity cost in order to purchase the engineering thing, so you were.
Why would you do that? Okay,
another
okay, everyone, calm down.
Because
Thank you, chat.
I'm a storyteller too, and I like equipping Eliza.
We love Brett.
Eliza is equipped.
There's so much thread. It's so beautiful. It's just glistening on my table right now. Okay, so Vivi. Yes, I'm going to say you can absolutely use infectious nature. That does mean you would spend 2 momentum to improve the outlook and attitude of these folks you're trying to reach out to.
Table. Do we feel like that's worth it? Is that a worthy spend? I don't want to. We'll get more momentum.
many-
No,
we
we're
have-
good at this.
What's our momentum count right now? I mean, I know we at least have 2. I don't know.
Doesn't
think
matter.
that's
My
all we
answer's still
have.
yes.
For
I
I
have
mean,
2.
if we had enough, that was my only question.
did
I
you
knew we
spend
had at least
somewhere?
2.
You had 4 at one point. Did you spend
Those have been
some?
spent.
We've
okay.
spent
Yeah,
Got it.
because Sam spent one for obtain, and I spent one for obtain.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
math.
yeah.
So we
Math.
do have enough. Okay, cool. Then yeah.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
How much are we spending?
Why?
2 momentum.
The last 2? Okay.
is for infectious nature.
Cool.
Just gotta start making rolls. We'll bank it back up again. It's good.
Oh, get a Ray.
Character is considered to have an advantage in subsequent social interactions with the individual affected by this talent. Okay, so I will.
So
say,
this will be for the whole game.
yeah.
Yeah. So this isn't just like for this scene. This will be okay. Then that does make it worth
That's
it.
value.
Oh yeah. So this is great. You will now have an advantage when interacting with these folks. It's still a contested role, and it's still going to be very difficult. But you now have an advantage, which I'm going to say will lower the difficulty.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So difficulty was going to be 4. Difficulty is now 3.
Okay.
And I would say this is going to be a presence command again for you.
Okay.
And as a reminder, the way that I do Star Trek Adventures opposed tasks is we set the difficulty, but still whoever gets more successes is considered like the winner of the opposed task, but both people can fail it or both people can win it.
Okay.
Setting the difficulty just kind of helps generate momentum on either side if applicable.
Perfect. And this is another 2 rolls for this one, right?
Another 2 dice. You can.
do it.
You're out of momentum, so you can't buy dice. But you can pop a value. You can use your determination to
Pop it.
value.
Pop it.
All right, so that you'll get an auto crit. I'm spending some threat to get some extra
wanna know
dice.
about
Wait a minute. I'm trying to think to myself. Do we want to pop it so early? But I guess it is a valuable thing to do.
Valuable.
There are 6 of you as well. Vivi is one
Yeah.
of 6. One of 6 values.
This is a good
One of
place to use
6. It's already begun.
I want to know what your value. I want to know your value is. I want to know your value.
So that was I think for my values are creating comfort in someone's life is my motivation, and my other value is vibes. So I think I'm going to use the creating comfort as my value for this, because it is making sure that everyone is comfortable, not starving, not struggling, not having to steal to feed their families, not sick, not ill.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
All right.
All right. Difficulty was 3.
My first roll was a 2.
Ooh. That's a crit, right?
If you have a focus,
If
that
you have a
applies.
focus
Yeah.
in.
Which I'm
If
sure
she has
sure
a
does.
focus.
Yeah.
Which
Shut. Okay.
I'm not sure.
And then my
she
second roll was a
does.
6.
successes, isn't it?
So the auto, so 2 from the auto crit from your determination. The 2, I don't see a focus that really applies here, unless
Do you have anything social?
Hold on. Interior design, holistic healing. No, that might be a stretch. That might be a stretch.
But it sounds like, so you got the 2 from the auto crit. You got the 2 and the 6, so that's 4 successes.
Right.
Bank that 1 momentum because difficulty was 3. So you send this message out with your mind to this, just down into these deep tunnels through the ice and the dirt. And just being on the receiving end, just trying to see how it lands, you're unsure. You know it's out there, you put out that sentiment, but you're unsure how it might have landed. You do sense that there's someone there who received that message, though.
I don't like that.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that while carrying, like, a really badass gun. Yeah, Vivi climbs back up, because again, able to climb up and down the kind of air duct with her climbing abilities. So Vivi climbs back up. So here are the readings in the tricorder. And so, like, I sent them this message that was like, hey, like, are you guys hurt? Do you, like, need anything? Because, like, we got you, fam. And I haven't heard anything back yet. They just left me on red.
Oh my god. Oh, y'all.
Eva says, so what's the plan? Do we want to continue down, or?
I don't believe we have any other choice other than to continue venturing as we have. Just remain cautious and make sure that we don't take any unnecessary risks or foolish mistakes, and I'm sure that we'll come out of this successful and safe.
And I'll stay at the front as a scout because I'm not sure. We know how deep these go. We kind of don't know what the grade is for how steep they are. And I know there's a bunch of corners, and I will be able to navigate those like way better than you guys can. Like, sorry, I don't mean to be mean. I'm just like, I'm good at climbing.
We'll take that into consideration.
Oh, I guess I should like ask you because you're like in charge. Sorry. Valuth, if it, with your like permission and stuff, can I act as a scout that goes in front to make sure that like no one else gets hurt or whatever?
As you were, V.
Aye.
Question for you, out of character. Does V actually have training, like combat training?
Yeah, V's a kickboxer.
But like, but I mean, like through Starfleet, like actual like basic training and different things like that.
Well, so V
Just, like-
grew up with like ambassadors and stuff like that. So yeah, V's got like some training. V definitely knows how to use the disruptor. V
Okay, I was just-
has hand-to-hand combat. Yeah, no.
Just wanted to make sure that we weren't putting a squishy one in front.
Oh, she's squishy.
But I meant like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no, I know.
something that'll, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna fight, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, you don't have any training in actual fighting.
Yeah, literally sending our sweetheart to go talk to the demons of Star Trek.
Oh no! Like that's why she has like Vivi has one of her major assaults is like an unarmed strike. She can do a knockdown. She's got the disruptor. Yeah, she's got like not a focusing, but she has like talent or not talent, but she has kickboxing as part of like her training. So if need be, V can throw down, or else she can like, part of the reason why V was so comfortable when we went into that great Biodoto's 3D space was because of V's like climbing abilities.
Okay.
Because her species is like the
Well, no,
way
I knew
that she, yeah.
I knew that, but I just wanted to make sure. I knew you could climb. That has nothing to do with. These are like the demons of Star Trek, like Eric said, like they're
They're trained warriors.
Yeah.
Essentially, they are combatants.
We don't like. I'm
So,
glad we're reaching out,
theoretically.
but they don't have a good track record of being friendly with the whole genocide against everybody in the galaxy kind of thing that they had
Right,
going on there.
exactly.
We gotta try. We're Starfleet.
Yeah,
we
no,
don't
I'm with ya.
We don't
We're-
punch first and ask questions later. We ask questions first and then we get our ass kicked.
And that's why we're
none of
asking
that is
if you're
changing.
That's
good
why we're
because,
asking you if you're good to be
Yeah.
in the front, because
because if they punch first, it's gonna hurt.
it's gonna be like it's not gonna be like a friendly like wee punch.
Right.
It's gonna be like a tried to kill you punch. Okay.
Well,
cool,
as of right now, so my V's current plan is like go down a little bit, make sure that everything is like go down to where she can see safely,
Okay.
go back up and be like, hey, it's safe for y'all to, because I'm at this point, V's like, I don't even know if they can get down these ducts because of like how steep they are. So I want to make sure that it's safe for everybody before we go down there and whatever happens, like happens. But V's also like, her family's like ambassadors, like it's,
At the risk of metagaming,
uh-huh.
because I feel for my players right now.
Well,
I
as
will
Keela,
say-
I think
No,
I
no,
would have
no.
known that about
Hold
her
on.
file.
Hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I don't realize, I don't know if you all, as players, have each other's sheets, but I have them all open right here. And I can see who's the squishiest. Vivi and Kaz are the most, they have the
beefiest?
most. Yeah, the beefiest.
Sweet.
in terms
I
of
am?
health.
I'm gonna stand behind those two.
So
So just so you know.
Go get her, Ray. Again, I
this-
say.
There's not
That's
a
why
huge
I
range, but, just
Oh, that's
just
right. I
FYI.
forgot I did put stuff into. I did put stuff into fitness and security. I forgot
I'm
about that.
squishy baby.
Yeah. Ty, you're the squishiest.
Kaz is not like Kaz isn't like combat trained. But she's just like fit.
Just like a
very
strong,
fit from
yeah,
the
strong
physical
lady,
manual
strong,
labor.
thick lady. Yeah.
well, in the spirit of asking questions, first, I do believe Ty had something to say.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna ask Eva if could you ask Eva I let her borrow my tricord. I just if you could ask her to
Understood.
And then it becomes like so Vivi's just like sitting there waiting and like everybody is passing it down like a game of like telephone when you were a kid.
Yeah.
We definitely want the doc to have the tricorder back.
Just gonna lean over or try to make my way over to Vivi. Vivi, I appreciate you're taking the lead in scouting for us. It is optimal to have you in this position. That said, do you still require the use of Ty's tricorder?
Oh, could you ask Ty if Ty would like me to take the tricorder down to get further readings?
Okay.
They can hear you. We're all in this like little tunnel.
It's like echoing with the
Yeah.
Yeah,
metal
the
walls.
Iconians are looking at each other just like, we were gonna kill them, but I think we should go say hi at this point.
Yeah,
They seem a
feel
little
bad for
lost.
them.
Like I feel bad, right?
So Vivi
like
passes the tricorder over and is like, all right, I got this.
Quickly before we move forward, while Vivi was scouting the first time, Kaz wanted to look around. Like as soon as we found out that these tunnels were possibly dug out by these heralds, I have a focus in demolitions. Could I glean how they did this? Like what they used to dig these out?
Hmm.
Is that
Yeah, I think
feasible?
that's going to be a really easy role for you. Insight engineering, difficulty.
Can I assist with the information that I gleaned from the tricorder scans of how old the caverns were and whatnot?
Yeah, difficulty 0.
Oh, sweet.
think
Oh,
just-
let's
yeah.
get that momentum.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're gonna
let's
need
get
it.
Okay, and then focus, demolition focus. Will...
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Oh, that's sweet. I guess I'll do reason engineering.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I need a 15, and I rolled a nat 1.
Great.
Get that momentum.
But did Kaz get any success?
Yeah, did Kaz get any successes?
Kaz rolled an
throw away.
18 and a 20.
Did you throw away my nat 1? Did you just throw my nat 1 into my face?
This is the
This is how Caitlin thanks me.
about difficulty 0 rolls. Literally,
Oh,
This is the thing.
But you don't get my success now.
I don't. I'm
Hope y'all ready for a TPK.
Wait, no. It was difficulty 0. You got an 18 and a 20,
And a
so you got no
20. I didn't
successes.
get no
I
successes.
see
You got
now.
no successes and a
it. I'm caught
complication.
up.
0.
Okay.
Never let it be said that I fudge my rolls. I love a 20. I love a
Why'd you
failure.
have to go and make things so complicated?
It's my
Why'd
job.
you have to go and make things
You
so
hear
complicated?
First of all, I'm gonna say a couple things happen. You all have been. I haven't made you roll stealth up until now.
Oh, finally, something I can do.
So
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna say, Kaz, you kind of clamber down to kind of look at these walls. You're like, whoa, how did they dig this? This is amazing. You don't realize how much noise you're making. You all hear after.
Oh, no.
I think Eva is gonna say, stop, don't move, one more inch. But once that movement stops and all the sound around you all has stopped, you all are silent. You hear further down these tunnels. And a couple of
Can I run a quick tricorder scan to see if I'm picking up any radiation signatures of like weapons powering up or energy patterns starting to engage or anything like that?
Sure
you know how
can.
you can scan to find out if somebody is powering up a weapon.
You sure
Plus, the
can.
herald weaponry is notoriously vicious and incredibly powerful, and literally its signature is that it is soaked in radiation. So I'm gonna see if I can scan for that.
Okay.
Guess that'll be control engineering scan on my tricorder.
Yep. Control
Okay.
engineering difficulty 1.
And 2 successes.
Okay. Make that one momentum.
How much momentum do we have right now, y'all?
I think
Just one,
this
I think, right?
Just
Yeah.
one
one.
because
Yeah.
yours didn't count.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, they use solar, like lots of solar radiation. I'm going to be scanning for that to see if this cave's getting flooded with dangerous particles that can kill us all.
Oh, good.
So, scanning for that solar radiation that you know of that comes from Herald technology, there is very little to no radiation down here
Okay,
that you're
that's
getting.
a good thing.
Would you like to know more from your scan?
Sure, I'll go ahead and pop that. Yeah, no, we need to know. Knowledge is power. I'm going to do an obtain information and find out if I can locate and perhaps come to some kind of any kind of theory as to what the sounds that we're hearing or activity that we're hearing is, what it could be.
You recognize the sounds of.
You, when rolling, may re-roll an additional
do you have a
D20
talent
in
here?
previous task. I have a talent called testing a theory.
Oh.
When you attempt a task using engineering or science, you may roll an additional d20 as long as you succeeded at a previous task covering the same scientific technological field earlier in the same adventure. I was literally scanning before to find out if I could pick up Iconian technology, so I've done it again. Can I
Yep.
roll an extra d20 right now to see if I get some more momentum?
Yep.
Okay. I roll, that's an 18, so no. Excellent.
Oh
if
my
we can
God,
continue.
we are just terrible.
It was good. It was worth a shot.
It's our first away mission together. We're learning.
I had a theory. I know. Yeah.
I feel like
Could be bunnies. Sorry.
Yep.
I feel like this, like the dice are just confused, and they're like, "Oh, D&D, we're playing D&D now," and it's
Yeah.
just like trying
rolling real
really
good for
hard to
D&D.
make us happy.
Yeah.
And it's not
Eric,
working.
so did you want to spend that one momentum on obtain information or save it
Yeah.
for later?
Yeah. I'm going to spend it to
Okay.
obtain info. See what I can get from the
Yeah.
tricorder.
So yeah, pushing that tricorder scan. Okay, it's not very low radiation here, but what energy is this? Phaser.
Am I detecting phaser signatures?
Yeah.
Have they? Oh, did they? Out of curiosity, did they match any of the frequency of energy output from Federation phasers?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's either somebody down here that's a Fed, or they've been stealing weapons and we haven't caught on to it.
Oh Jesus!
But he is going to say he is going to let everybody know that he's detecting energy signatures from Federation phaser fire.
Okay.
Is it phaser? Probably phaser fire, phaser signatures. It doesn't necessarily tell me if they've been discharged, does it?
You're
It just
just
tells-
sensing that
Okay.
phasers have been turned on.
Okay. So yeah, I'm detecting. In which case, I'm going to turn on my phaser as well and set it to stun.
Okay. Okay. So you all are, again, you're about 50 feet away from where this metal tunnel that you're in, the vent, makes way into a dug system of tunnels that's mostly like ice and compacted dirt.
Okay, if we're all feeling like, okay, I'm gonna go down there and phaser set to stun, hang out with our new homies, or not. Mostly just make sure that it's safe for y'all to go down there without like slipping and falling to your death before we even meet anyone. So Vivi kind of like slithers down, and then just keeps like every 10 feet, checks back, lets everyone know I think it's safe for you to go climb.
Okay.
I have a question real quick while this is happening. I'm gonna, if I can, since we're not in combat yet, I'm gonna set a minor action to prepare and use the charge ability on my phaser,
Okay.
and set it to intense,
All right.
so that the cost to avoid injury is raised by 1 for each effect I roll. So if I stun this thing, I'm gonna stun the hell out of it.
Okay.
If this guy
You're
gets
so
stunned,
stunning.
whoever it is we're about to run into, or whatever it is we're about to run into, because I have no idea. It could be a machine, it could be an Iconian, it could be anything.
It could be a lot. It could be
Yeah.
a lot.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, with Vivi kind of scouting about 10 feet ahead of the rest of the party, Vivi, you come down to this kind of like cliff. And it's still kind of, it's probably like 5 feet across now, the duct. And then when you get to the end of the duct, you see the cliff of dirt and ice, and the tunnel narrows about 3 feet wide. A little bit taller now, maybe like 5 feet tall vertically and 3 feet wide, but it kind of dips down.
Okay, and how far down does that go?
About 20 feet.
Oh, so it's but is it 20 feet of like what's the incline?
It kind of just goes straight down from where you are.
Okay. So I go back up. Vivi goes back up. So hey guys, does anyone here have any climbing equipment? Does anyone here know how to climb?
I mean, I'll climb.
And know how to use a ladder.
I've climbed the corporate ladder.
I have legs.
Yours was more clever than mine.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm going to. I don't know that any of you are going to be able to make this next like thing. It's basically like a vertical 20-foot drop.
Well, they do say, rule of acquisition number 62, the riskier the road, the greater the profit. And I think that applies to non-road, off-road, falling.
And if I may, I don't believe that there has been a problem in existence that can't be solved with a little bit of science and engineering. I'm certain that we could find a solution. May I just really quickly take a glance at the investigating team just to get a read on them?
You said it's
what's-
20 feet down?
Yes. What's the read that you're trying to get? What type of read?
If they're judging our crew, if they seem to know something that we don't know, like, are they surprised by the things that we're being surprised by, or
You're looking for treachery?
Yeah, I'm looking to see if there's a poker face up and if there's anything behind it.
Got it. Yeah, go ahead and roll Insight Command.
Okie dokie.
Difficulty 2, just because you're in a tunnel and
Yeah.
it's close quarters. It might be hard to.
It feels
tell
like
what
it's
people
about
are-
to get real, and I just want to make sure our back is fine before things start popping off. Insight Command. Oh, okay. I'm not terrible at this.
I'm going to start sending you all, by the way, pieces of this map I have. It's not in a state where I can share
Pieces?
the whole thing, obviously. Yeah, because I only have the GM version and not like a veiled version with
Okay.
what do they call it in D&D maps, like something fog. I don't have that, so I'm just going to send you
Sure.
pieces as you discover the next part.
Okay.
Just...
Great.
I have my roll.
Oh goodness. Oh dear.
How was your roll?
I got a 1, and then I got a 20.
Yes.
What is happening?
I don't know.
It's spicy.
No, everyone, no.
Still
Okay.
Can I argue for one of my focuses applying to this?
Oh,
Well, one
which
is already 2 successes.
Yeah.
One is
Actually,
a
yeah,
solid
it doesn't
crit.
even matter here because you already have the one.
Well,
which
I
is
want to
2
try and
successes.
cancel out the.
Do you have a
Yeah, do you have a talent
talent that
focus?
would let you re-roll?
No.
You just got you 2.
Come
I just
on.
gotta-
Why would you give this up? It's the best roll in the game.
I was just trying to get a little bit more good sauce because I added some bad sauce and I didn't mean to add the bad sauce.
You added awesome sauce.
You did get your 2 successes though.
Yep.
You only
Okay.
needed was it 2? Yeah, it was difficulty
yeah.
2, so you have that.
I am pissed at everyone right now.
And
I say that now, and then I'm gonna probably roll a freaking.
Somebody unexpected
20
is going to
next.
turn into Rambo today. I can feel
I'm
it.
ready. Let's go.
all right, dropping these in the Discord. And you know what, Mike? I guess take a look at them if you feel like they're worth sharing with the. They're very simple. Y'all might not be. Audience might not be missing anything if they don't see them. I'll leave it up to Mike if he wants to share them. All right, putting this in. Mike, can you see our players in GM chat? I mean, at you. You can. Okay, great. All right, so I'm dropping these maps in here. The first one is where so above the bend, that's where you all currently are at. Map 1. You're above this drop where it starts to go zoop, it narrows and then goes down. You're right at the top of that. Vivi is kind of hanging off the top, looking down, seeing that it drops down further.
No, Jesus. Okay.
Map 2 is the drop that you're seeing. When you shine your light down, you can see the bottom there. And you can see that the light, so there's that cliff I was talking about, how it kind of like goes down. Underneath the cliff, you see the light is not stopping. There's no wall there. So there's an opening, there's a room or something down there.
Look, okay, I'm ingenuity here. Good question. What if we had our little phasers or whatever? You know how you put them on low and you know they even like heated rocks when they were cold back in the day to keep warm. What if we doing this drop, especially since we have Vivi, to like get a phaser and to make little nooks into the rocks, so for handhelds and footholds, to where it practically is a ladder. We just get it. We do it ourselves. That could be done pretty quick.
We would need a way to cool the rock though afterwards, right?
I tear part of our uniform off. That is obviously regulated for any type of. This is just me thinking out loud.
It's a great idea. The second challenge is cooling the rock.
How egregious would a site-to-site transport be?
Do you have equipment to do that with you?
Do we have any momentum to spend for it?
That's
Go ahead, Sam. What were you gonna say?
I think I could make a rope. I have the bio-prototyping kit, and spider silk, the thickness of a pencil, has enough tensile strength to stop a 747 flying into it. That means it wouldn't really take much supply. Yeah, spider silk is another time. But the point being that it should be within the scope of a field bio-prototyping kit like the one that I brought with me.
That's way better than heating up the rocks to lava.
It could, the ideas could work in concert.
And I do want to point out, like, unless anything has indicated that there would be any kind of transporter interference, there should be no. I mean, that's something we should look for. But there's to bank off of what Caitlin was saying, we should be able to easily ask Utopia Planitia to beam us out of here if we've got to get out of here. We got like a whole planet-side station, and unless there's interference down here, which, you know, a GM could easily say there is because I got a whole handful of threat.
Yeah.
So,
well, and after all
and
the 20s
layers
we've
of
rolled,
rock.
I'm pretty sure that we're full of it.
But something for us all to keep in mind. Like we might.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Chat's having a heyday with this right now. We got so they keep giving
Yeah,
me
because
credit.
this is D&D. D&D. They've got doors. We've got cliffs.
Cliffs.
So, yeah. Plus,
May I
this
roll
is a
for
very
spider
yeah.
So I know that Vulcans are a little more hardy than humans.
What are you trying to say?
Well, you're Ferengi, so
kidding.
you don't have to worry about it. You know, you're not one of these humans.
Humans. I wear clothes like the female humans.
I gotta tell you how much work it took for my throat to go humans.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. This is like a 20-foot drop?
Yes.
With like a little kind of like room, or a little carved out section, I would say roughly about 1/3 or 2/3 of the way through, there's like this little kind of a room.
Also, that little bump on the left wall, that exists as well.
Yeah. So,
Seems like there's some type of Vivi, you could shine down and probably see that there's some type of like foot ledge already there.
Hey, how good is Vivi at piggyback rides?
so
It is
this,
strong.
Do you want
This-
a 1x1?
this may not be
I'm
the
pretty
most
light.
logical solution to this problem, but it is the most direct. I'd like to jump to that notch, please.
Okay.
Good.
Go ahead and roll daring
Oh,
security.
look, we're moving.
Sorry, fitness. I'm going to say, I'll let you choose. Because you're being daring by
Please,
just
God,
jumping
fitness.
ahead. Okay,
Please, God,
fitness,
fitness.
fitness, security, difficulty.
Oh, security. Oops.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what you doing.
He's leading the way, baby.
Difficulty.
And he was
Character
never
growth.
seen again. Fly, you fools!
Oh
I'm
no.
tempted to be mean, but difficulty 2.
Can
I think y'all have spent enough time staring at this.
Can I
now.
use a focus or a value or something,
Yeah,
please?
you can pop a.
It's that bad, huh?
Yeah,
got 'em.
pop a.
I
pop
think
a
since
value.
Vulcans are hardier than
Oh my
humans.
god, I love famous last
Yeah.
words.
I want to see if I can get. Well, no, it doesn't matter. So I rolled a 2,
Oh.
Oh,
That's great.
that's great.
and then I rolled a 20.
I knew you were gonna
my
say that.
God.
Y'all are just doing this to
my
yourselves. You're doing it to yourselves.
What kind of a finale is this?
This is the Streampunks finale.
Yeah, literally, this is a Streampunks.
This is the
This is about
Streampunks
to be
finale.
the series finale. Are you kidding?
You know, I think I'm just gonna sit this one out, everybody. You guys have fun. I'll see y'all in a couple months or
Caitlin,
something.
congratulations on being promoted to commander of Utopia Phoenicia.
It's probably
you all
the
the best.
sick kickflip I tried to do in the middle.
Oh, God.
Kickflip is the end of us all.
You
It's
try to
true.
Darth Maul your way off the side, and
I love this.
man,
Okay, you succeeded, but you got a complication. I'm gonna bank that complication as a threat,
oh,
Okay, so we live to
Merciful
see
GM.
another day.
and you are able to jump down to that foot ledge.
All right.
I just want to point out, Elisa has way too much threat right now.
my God,
for
I'm
my-
I know.
I really did.
Elisa at this point can fly to any one of our houses and just punch us. That's how much.
That's true. That is true.
I am
And
going
I
to.
would say thank you.
I am going to point out as we continue to advance. Rihanna is just going to mention, tactically, this is an incredibly vulnerable position. We will not have an easy way out. So just everyone keep that in mind if we have to retreat.
Great.
Tova Kaz to transporters.
Okay, so the
I just wanna see
transporter.
If we have service down
I'm
here.
gonna say that would be creating an advantage. So you can have that set up. It's 2 momentum spend,
We have that.
Do we? Okay.
and then yes, you will be able to call in to be transported out.
We have
at
0
the
momentum right now,
drop
I
of a
think.
dime.
All right, so hold on to that idea because if
Okay,
we
cool.
raise the momentum, then we can pop that later.
We're gonna do a Kickstarter for momentum.
Yeah.
for-
Jesus.
At this point,
but yes, okay.
Lisa's
So
almost got as much threat as the debt ceiling right now.
okay, so sending you another map. This is what. So you jump down to that ledge, and if you just turn around and look at the opening now, you can bend down and see the following.
several dudes with phasers.
Oh wait, crap. Hold on. I have to.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna look like Denzel at the end of Training Day.
Okay.
How much is our total momentum pool? Is it 0? Or how much do we have?
I
I have 0, but I
have
don't know what.
0, but I may have missed.
That sounds right.
Actually, you would have to climb down a little bit for this, but I'll say, yeah, if you bend way down, you would be able to see what I'm about to send you.
Okay.
Oh wait, unless we have momentum from chat.
Yeah, I'm looking at chat too, and they're saying that we have momentum, but I'm not
I've
seeing
seen
where
there's
we got
one
it.
recently. We did just get one.
Oh, we got one? Okay.
I see one here. I don't know before then.
Thank you, chat. Thank you,
Thank you, Chad.
All right,
I
so
think
we have
they
one
saved
momentum.
us.
They
All
want
right,
us
one
to.
momentum.
They want us to succeed.
I
Okay.
don't
Maybe.
know if there was a second one earlier.
Oh.
So yeah, standing. That's what you see, Valuth. Standing. You see this oddly shaped cavern, small cavern room that's been dug out. You see a couple of. Sorry, disregard those little like weird white, thin offshoots. Those were labels that I forgot to take out from the old map that I stole this from. But on the other end, across from you, you shine your light and you can see that there is a small opening that seems to shine down into a tunnel. It is big enough for your bodies to get in.
Just check in. We have received 2 momentum from chat so far
Oh.
this stream.
There you
Unless
go.
we have used one of them for anything at any
I don't
point.
think we
You've
have.
used
I
any
think we've only
chat
used.
momentum.
We've only
Yeah.
used our own.
Exactly, yeah. So,
So
that's
we have
2.
2
Yeah.
momentum
Okay.
from-
Well, while I'm down here, I'd first off like to communicate to everyone what I see. And then I would like to scan the place to see if we pick up anything new.
Okay. Any particular thing you're scanning for? Seems like life
Energy
signs are a
signal.
thing. Okay,
I'm
energy
looking for
signals are-
energies,
Energy
signatures.
All right, great. Reason, engineering, difficulty 1.
Yeah. Now we're cooking with gas.
For everybody, are we good with having a
A
transport
beam out.
a beam out?
All right, I rolled double
Okay.
twos.
Hey!
there
So
we go.
I think that's 4. My
Tell us
My-
what focus you're using.
oh right. Observation.
Look at those eyes. You can't say no. You can't say no.
God damn it.
Observation through tricorder. You're using the tricorders to conduct observation?
Fine.
I am
She
so
feels
lucky
bad
we
for how
weren't
much
remote play.
Fine, yes. So that's 3 momentum that you bank from that
Yeah.
roll.
Ooh, I made it up
3.
for the bad
Good job.
sauce.
And
Sounds
just
like you're
for
up to 5, right?
we're
Oh,
gonna-
well,
I
no, you
think-
spent 2.
we're gonna if everybody's good, we're gonna spend 2.
Yeah,
for
we
our
should spend the
beam
2,
out
so that'll put us
backup
back down to
plan.
3.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Great.
So
So you have
Kaz will
3
have just been
Okay.
like, to transfer.
Yeah,
Be like, hey,
so
can
yeah.
you're reading us.
Yeah, we're reading you. We
Also,
go.
is it just me, or do these maps make me think like I need to, like, tell my psychiatrist I'm seeing a butterfly? Or something? Like, what do you see when you see this?
Little
Ah,
Rorschach-
yes,
little
yes, I
Rorschach
see.
capes.
I see a river and a cocoon.
But yeah, Eliza, she'll
Sorry.
just reply and be like, just keep an eye, just keep a lock on us. Just please
Yeah, I
keep an
gotcha.
eye on us.
We got you. We got you up here. You're pretty far down, but we still have you in range.
Let us know if we start to lose any of us. That'd be great, so we know
Will
if
do.
we need to move back and forth. Okay,
All right.
stay in touch.
Okay. What happens next?
Did I pick up any energy signals?
Oh, right. You did a roll.
Sorry.
No energy signals within. Actually, wait. Hold on. I have to count now. Yeah. You actually are picking up energy signals much further down, kind of on a diagonal, about 50-ish feet from where you are. And it is in the direction of that tunnel, the new tunnel opening you see up ahead.
I've detected energy signals 50 feet away. If you're all able to make it down, or if you need some assistance, I believe me being here and Vivi's ability to climb should equal out a way for us to bring you down safely.
Oh, jeez.
Have I finished my prototype?
Yeah, I'll say hi.
/ do I need to roll therefore?
I'm sorry, I might have missed that. What were you
Oh,
making?
I wanted to use the field bioprototyping kit to make a spider silk rope.
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry, I missed that.
We did throw out a lot of ideas, and then Baloof jumped off a cliff,
Yeah,
so
there
it's
were.
understandable.
I knew the rope, but I forgot.
was-
Yeah, I didn't hear
It
the
all
rest of
happened
the plan.
very quickly.
Again, I feel like this is all just momentum spends. Creating a rope helps create an advantage or create a thing in the scene. So yes, if you'd like to have done that, you can, and it would be a momentum. It would be.
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
two
I'll take
momentum to
damage.
create something. Yeah. Okay. I'll let you all decide. What would you like to do next? How are you all getting down?
Oh, dear.
Do we have the rope then?
If you
Depends on what y'all want to
What
spend.
is-
I'm
what would I have
I'm
to
cheap
roll?
for me,
Is
but-
it? You said it's fit daring?
Might be nice
fitness
to later.
security. Now I'm going to
Fitness
say
security?
Yeah, I gave daring security as an option to Noir because Valuth was kind of just jumping down. Now I'm going to say to get down, to climb down, it would be fitness security difficulty 2. If you have any type of assistance like a rope, or if you're helping each other, difficulty 1.
Yeah, so I think that I would first of all, yo, Valuth, you good?
I am well. I have an energy signal here, and I would very much like to follow up on it. But we must first retrieve the team. Have the rest of you concocted a way to come down.
My idea is to have, since Valuth is already kind of there in the cavern, if Valuth stands there and then Vivi stretches out and like clings to the side of this cliff with her legs down, that still, I think, gives the rest of the team, they only have to climb down that straight thing for like maybe 5 feet, maybe 7. And so they can climb using me, a combination of me and Valuth as like a ladder.
I'm also willing to like stand at the top and like help lower down to you to cut that distance even further. So
I'm light.
Yeah.
I'm the lightest, I think, out of everyone.
Yeah,
So-
with all this help, yeah, y'all's difficulty has gone way down. It's
In which case, I'm going to wait at the bottom for everybody to help anybody who's going to get down. So Rion is actually going to slide up over to
Rion.
the edge
down first. Yeah.
and then kind of hang off the side of the edge, and he's just going to drop the 20 feet.
Oh my god.
okay. Fitness security difficulty 1.
Hey, it's only like
you're-
dropping 14 feet if you've already lowered yourself
Yeah.
down, right?
Yeah. Are you using help from
I mean,
Vivi
Kaz,
or Valuth?
Kaz was gonna
No,
help
but
lower
I
you
have.
further.
I'm not using any help from them, but I have the. I have a cortical array. My cardiopulmonary strengthener gives me a resistance of 3 against non-lethal damage.
Okay.
He'll be
okay. So
fine.
without the help, it's difficulty 2,
Okay.
and go ahead and roll that.
Cool. And it's fitness and
Security.
security. You said.
Yeah. Fitness
cool.
security.
And I roll a 3 and a nat 20.
There it is.
Are you serious?
I am dead serious.
So
It's not just
What is
me!
happening? What is happening? Okay, I'm not rolling anything. Y'all,
I'm not gonna bank momentum, bank threat
it's
this
full?
time. So I will have you. I will roll your fall damage.
Oh,
Okay.
hell no.
Give me fall damage.
So I'm using. Funny enough, I had to look into this. I was like, fall damage in Star Trek Adventures. D6s are damage in Star Trek Adventures, but they're not calculated the same way. It's actually simpler. But I'm using the same calculation. So I'm rolling 2 D6s because it's 20 feet.
Okay.
But it's not gonna be upwards of 12 damage because
Right.
we don't count.
Is there
So-
any way I
Right.
could attempt to catch?
You get 1 damage.
I
But you
soak
soak
it.
that.
And
Yeah, you
reduce
soak
it.
it, so you're
And
fine.
soak.
They
Yeah.
needs to do 4 damage to me. So
All
he
right.
basically, it's a rough landing, but he 3-point superheroes it and just kind of gets back up and brushes it off and just goes,
Ouch.
I used to be better at that.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Then-
Okay. No more doing that, please. Can I please lower someone down?
Me!
Okay. And then.
Okay. Everyone who's getting lowered, you get difficulty 1 fitness security. Go ahead and make those rolls.
Tova hands Keela to
Okay.
Vivi, and Vivi hands Keela
Fitness
to
security. Yeah, like make me like a wee, just pass
and
it.
then Baloof down to Rayon.
So I get 1 success,
Yes,
Okay,
you
it was
did.
but I
Difficulty
did not
one,
roll a
yeah.
nat 20.
Thank God.
There you go. So you're good.
It was very close.
You
but
drop
not.
down into this room. No problem.
Okay, who's next?
Yeah, who? I think it's just
It's just a silent
Ty
fight.
who's left. Yeah.
Yes.
Come on. Cloud surfing? And this is too high? Come on.
It's been, you know how long.
I know. Yeah, you're so
Nice
hey,
dodge.
You're
Nice
on, you're
save.
too old to be afraid of heights.
Sam should
Vivi,
get
may I
momentum.
borrow your disruptor? I need to shoot through the fourth wall.
Nice save.
It's fine. You just use me as like handholds.
Come on.
Yes, I put my hands in places I never want to remember. Whoops.
Come on.
Oh, it is dark in this room. Oh, good. No one saw. Anyway. Okay. All right. I will
trust me.
take the 5% risk of bringing all of you down with me.
What?
And I scoop and I grab your hands if you will let me, and I will help lower you down.
Okay. All right. I do
All right.
that.
Okay.
No shit.
Oh no.
1.
No, no. No, no.
I actually made it.
Okay.
Yay!
Don't do that to us, Sam.
My fitness security is an 8. I got a 7 and an 8.
Oh yeah!
Right.
That's
Fantastic.
very.
And then we bank
We get a
Damn.
momentum.
we get a momentum
even.
out of it.
Does that bring us to 4?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We got
Back up
this.
to captain's rank.
Possible.
So now, with you all standing, oh,
I
Vivi.
gotta get down still. I think.
Oh yeah, it does. Sorry.
Lower myself.
I would say Vivi, if you're helping Kaz, same thing. Difficulty 1 for Kaz, and then Vivi. I'm gonna say difficulty 1 because you have all the climbing experience. Yeah, you're gonna have less of a hard time getting down.
My dice just love to taunt me. I got a 17, but then I got a 7. So 1 success. I made it.
And so I got a 7. Come on, baby. And a 6. Okay.
All right. So successes.
Is that 2? Is that 2 successes from Vivi?
Vivi, yeah.
So do we bank
Yeah.
the momentum then?
Yeah. Difficulty 1 for both of you. So.
Wow.
All right. So
Great,
you
good job,
all-
everybody.
Yeah, everybody drops down into this little room. You all now see that opening at the far end, and it's quiet, but you have those energy signatures that Valuth has picked up
I'm sure they don't
Come
know
in.
we're coming.
50 feet down diagonally from you.
How
And
would
this
they
at this
know?
point, we will take our break.
Okay.
Okay, we made it to the ledge, everyone.
How would they know? It wasn't like we were talking really loud or.
It's
being
nice that
disruptive.
gravity can still humble Starfleet.
It's not doors. Yeah, like you said, it's not doors, it's cliffs in this session.
Hey, we
but-
banked so much momentum from climbing down a wall. Like, good job,
Good.
everybody.
Yes.
Hey, but manufacturing spider silk, solid
That was so
plan.
good.
When
Good
nobody else could come on, everybody else's plan was I throw myself off the cliff. And so it's like, how about I just replicate us some rope?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm a
Maybe
ladder
spider
now.
Yeah.
So we'll be
Oh,
back
jeez.
in, I'm going to say 10 to 12 minutes. We shall be back. Come back after the break. Thank you very much. And we'll see you soon.
The Nakul have suffered far too much. We must save their star from destruction and make things right. They are somewhat anxious about this procedure and any complications that may arise. Tholians? What are they doing here? Regardless of what they have planned, we must fulfill our duties and accomplish this mission for the greater good.
Menzo Baranzan is a prison. I am fortunate to have escaped. It is my hope that someday this place can be cast open, its citizens freed from their captor.
Loth is a demoness. a destroyer, a plague upon the world, with her loyalist scum following her ways of chaos and ruin into the depths of the abyss itself.
I think the blaspheme are righteous in their cause, and the loyalists are not. If war comes, I will be on the right side of it.
Some fear war will soon envelop Menzoberranzan. For me, the war has already begun. Welcome, soldier, to the cause of the blaspheme.
This is Defender. We could use more armored units at City Hall, and we have wounded here.
Red Snake, you have incoming contact. Witchcraft, Ironclad, Black Mask. What's your situation?
The undead are numerous and running amok. We're falling back to 4th Station Steelhead.
Go forth, my children, and feed upon the living.
I'm just finishing up my patrol now.
What the?
I was wrong. Things are starting to heat up.
The battle rages onward. Victory will be ours.
Calling all champions. This is a global distress call. Report to the nearest crisis zone and engage the enemy.
Metahumans ejected. Changing targeting lock.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission: to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before.
And welcome back to our Season 1 finale of Clear Skies Perseverance. We left off, you all had just planted your feet into the first room of what is this, seems to be a system of underground caves and tunnels dug out by heralds. Veluth, you had detected on your tricorder about 50 feet down diagonally from where you're standing. Sorry, might not have just been Veluth. Oh, there were multiple scans. You detected some phaser signatures further down. And there has been no communication or contact, at least from whoever it is that's in this system of caves as of yet. There have been an attempt by Vivi via ESP, but no response. What would you all like to do?
Hopefully they're going to give us a chance to make contact. They don't immediately assume that we're down here for hostile reasons.
Should I continue to go first or and project my ESP? Because we got to start making our way through. Or do you think that would make us more of a beacon? I think that I'm just going to like start walking through, because even though we're in this like little room, I still have more like climbing ability and dexterity than everyone else. So I'm just gonna like kind of
way to rub it in.
maybe just like sensing and less like less talking to them, so they don't have you in there. Maybe just feel for them.
Yeah. So just like kind of walking through.
Maybe.
I've got my third eye open. I'm like putting it out into the universe, and I'm just like walking through and making and kind of following where they might be, I think.
Rule of acquisition number 168, whisper your way to success. So let's go through a little bit more quietly.
I've heard that word. And so Vivi goes through as quietly as she can, I think, and starts kind of walking through, but still wants to take the lead just in case, because of her ESP, because if something happens to Vivi, she can instantly communicate it with the rest of the team via her ESP.
Right.
And so Vivi just starts walking through the cavern.
Okay, so you walk to the far end of this room you're in. You see, again, this sloped wall ahead of you, and in that sloped wall there is an opening. You all can fit in it. Your humanoid bodies can fit. It's a bit narrow. It's probably, it's about 3 feet across again. And Vivi, you're at this opening. Do you want to climb into it?
Yes.
Okay. You start to climb down into it, head first or feet first?
Honestly, head first. Well, because of it's head first, because I'm such a good climber. If it's head first, then I can see any danger that's coming, because I'm basically like a little gecko, like a little hot chubby gecko, and so I can just like go down the wall, and then if I need to, I can lift up my phaser or my disruptor, and then it's already on stun, and I can shoot anyone. But I think it's more important because Vivi already knows that the crew has her back, so she needs to see what's going up ahead.
Not to cause problems, but I don't think disruptors have a stun setting, do they?
Yes, they do.
Oh, we
they
decided.
only have stun and
good.
kill.
I was like,
You were yeah, Caitlin, you're going off of that. So we decided in the last session that they were gonna. Disruptors typically do not have a stun setting, but last session we decided that they did.
Okay, good.
Yeah, because that came up last setting. That came up last session too. But
let's
we decided,
modify it.
Yeah, because V wouldn't carry because we decided there's no way V would carry a weapon that didn't have a stun setting.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
No, but it's only those two settings. It's stun and it's
cool.
There is no
headache
with
and
all
vaporize.
the technology. They don't have like a range of settings, just stun and
right.
kill.
For me, and also
but
for
they also
less.
look
Chatham
really
for
cool.
two.
They do.
Yeah, but it's also like it's aesthetic.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay. So Vivi, you go ahead, and I sent the next part of that map just widening it out a bit. Vivi, this is what you're seeing. You have, your light shining ahead of you. You see that this tunnel goes downward and then slopes back up. But once you get to the bottom of it, you see that that's a dead end going back. The part that swings upward, there's nothing there. It just stops. It seems like maybe they hit some bedrock or something that they just couldn't dig through. But below your feet, you notice, and you don't need to roll for this at all, there's very clearly some type of hatch under your feet.
Lost style, Vivi just opens the hatch.
Okay. Nothing happens. It's open. Now looking down, you see another pretty straight drop, a little bit shorter than the last one. I'm gonna say like 15 feet.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So Vivi is like, while I'm doing this, I think that y'all figure out a way to get down here. I'm just gonna go and see what's happening. So Vivi just like climbs down. Yeah, that like this whole thing looks like a colon. So I'm just gonna like keep going into the colon into like
yeah. All right, into the colon we go. Okay. So you're seeing
Into the episode.
into the colon. You're seeing
into the colon. Sorry,
I don't see the transverse colon anywhere here, so it looks more like a semicolon, if you ask me.
Sam saved it.
Yeah.
Saved everybody.
From bowels to punctuation. in
Just
2
bam,
seconds.
PG rating. What's up?
Yeah.
Oh dear Lord.
I'm just making sure this.
See, I'm
map is
capable
nice
of it sometimes.
I know.
Okay.
You play the reverse Uno card occasionally, and it's very shocking, but it always works.
Gotta keep
All right,
you on your toes because I'm not.
This is what you see, Miss V, in the Discord. This room stretches out in front of you. It's longer this time. The ceiling dips down at the entrance, then dips back up, then dips back down. Far off on the other side of it, it seems like it slopes upward and there might be an exit or an entrance there. You can't quite get a good look at what's on the other side from where you're standing.
It looks like a brontosaurus. I'm gonna just keep going. V just keeps like climbing in, going through, and then trusting that if she needs to communicate anything between her communicator and her ESP, she'll be able to let people know.
Tell her. Yeah.
Vivi, go ahead and roll.
No.
I was just about to ask. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Fitness security.
Okay.
Difficulty is going to be 3.
Here we go.
Here we go. All right. What do I? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. It's a me, Vivi.
And all of us better than Chris Pratt.
I rolled a 1. I'm not getting.
Yes.
I can't. Hold on.
You just need one more success. Difficulty 3.
I shouldn't have showed y'all.
You rolled a 20, didn't you?
I rolled a fucking 19.
Oh.
Okay.
I've been so good about
I'm laughing at the beep. The beep. Whoever did that. That was funny. Okay.
Rolled a mother 20.
I was slow again. I'm not good at this.
You know what, Noir? You need to get on your and make sure you and damn.
That's what happens when the GM gets threat. She goes all
Great. Oh my god. What is
and then you know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know that part of the body could bend that way.
Okay.
Can y'all mother just make sure that we get this on?
All right, so what's going on?
So Vivi, under your feet, you notice you took a step just too late to take it back. You notice the ice and dirt below you dips down. There was a layer of dirt that was covering some type of section of the floor you stepped on. And from up above, shards of ice come out of a slit that was dug above you. This is me rolling damage for ice
Not
shards.
the zamage.
Okay. It's 3d6, just FYI. Not terrible. Ooh. 2. You take 2 damage from the ice shards.
Ooh.
Ouch.
They pinch. They pinch.
Points of stress.
So 3 points of stress.
I think you all would have heard the tinkling of the ice shards.
I was gonna say because none of us knew that happened.
I'm just gonna make a beeline for her. I recognize that there's a drop, and I've already shown my Vulcan athleticism, so I'm ready
Yeah,
to do it
I'm not
again.
gonna make you. I'm gonna make you roll like every so often, but
Okay.
you don't have to roll for every single
Hey,
one
how
of
about
these.
that?
Okay.
How about that? Like two momentum advantage to have that cool rope. How we feel about that?
You mean this rope?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
feel-
there you go. You
Yeah.
especially don't have to roll every
Okay.
time if you have the rope.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna make a beeline over to.
Okay. Yeah. You drop down on the rope. You're in this room, and you see Vivi. And I'll let Vivi let us know where you're standing. Are you still standing near that or on that? But Vivi's kind of like just reacting from that.
I'm still standing. Vivi very much has the reaction of Vivi hasn't seen a lot of combat, so it's very much like what? Oh, okay.
Here's-
No, we're good. 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 All right, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm used to having other people around me who take care of this stuff. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Eve comes down and says, "What happened? What are you all right? What happened? Where did those come from?" Looks at the ice shards.
It came from. So be careful. Don't step too far in. The further you get in, it gets really dicey. There's ice stalactites or stalagmites or stalactites might be on the ground, but they're not. And so there are things that will come and pierce you. So be very, very careful when you're traversing these caverns. But I am fine, and I will be fine. I will heal very quickly.
That said, I think that you've served your time as the point of the spear, and I would like for you to take a step back and allow me to lead.
Yeah, this hurts like a mother. Like, yeah, do that.
Okay.
Like, yeah, absolutely do that.
All right.
I have families to feed. I have 15 to 30 families to feed.
We'll make sure that you get back to all of your families.
It's a lot of
I think
replicators.
I think with that, Valuth is going to continue on in the direction of the energy signature.
Okay. So yeah, looking at the end of this room. By the way, I will say. No, I won't say that. Valuth, if you go further into this room, actually, no, I do need to ask you to do.
Do it. Do it to me.
I'm gonna have you do insight security because I don't think anyone has pointed out what's on the floor or what's on the ceiling. So yes, insight security to see if you spot
I can do that.
the trigger here.
Am I down there yet? Can I assist?
You tell me. Whoever is jumping
I'm coming down.
But this is happening while you're coming down. So
Yeah, let me
Go ahead,
look at this. I'm feeling if someone got hurt, I'd be coming down.
Yeah.
Insight security.
So
let me
yeah,
assist.
If you want to look,
Can I have
anyone who
Keela
wants
actually
it-
take the point on this because this is much more under what she's
This
good
is
at.
my specialty.
Yeah, take a look around this room to see what's going
So
on.
Keela, I'll assist you instead. You're taking the lead on this.
Yes, let me come down, be a rogue, and check for traps. Everyone, please.
I am so sorry.
Did you assist? I guess you didn't assist.
I tried. I really did.
So, insight security difficulty 2.
And does any of my
difficulty-
focuses?
Sorry, difficulty 3 because of its circumstances. There are things. Nope, 2 because it's already been triggered. 2.
And do any of my focuses?
I feel like yes because.
Good.
Wait,
So I
let's
did roll.
figure it out. Financing,
Okay.
deceit, digital hacking, tactical systems. Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't make me scared. So I did roll a crit, if that's the case, if my
Great.
focus is coming to play.
Mm-hmm. And
a net 20.
Oh, how lovely. You're so sweet.
I joined the club.
That's so sweet of you.
What the hell is happening?
Unbelievable.
That is every freaking roll. Everyone's had a
dice
nat
know.
20.
They know it's the end of the season. They know.
Everyone's had a
Actually,
freaking nat
I'm
20.
not going to bank this one. Something happens right now.
Oh no!
Well,
Okay, just kill me off, guys.
I
It was great
I
playing with
have-
you.
Yeah.
So
what
there's
did you
there's
roll?
Oh wait! Wait! Stop! Don't. Shh. Would. Hold the phone. Where is it? Crap. Okay.
Where's my phone? Oh.
Was I using a sensor at all? I think I was. Pretty sure. Right?
I'm not sure anyone said, but
I definitely used a sensor. I was totally
a sensor or a tricorder. Do you mean like because a sensor
computer
is on...
or sensor? I have technical expertise, which means I can re-roll a d20.
Wait, let me see. Hold on, let me read it. Whenever you're assisted by the ship's computers or sensors, I'm so sorry. No, that doesn't count.
Pretend that the word ship didn't.
But it's in there. I can't pretend it's in
but
there.
But also, I definitely used momentum to right now. But and then I'm attempting a task with security, so now I can.
My love.
I can re-roll a single.
Do it next time. Do it
next.
Cautious
security.
To do it next time because you have those talents, but you gotta do it before the roll. But you so Valouz,
just rewind the Twitch stream.
All right. So you got one success from me.
Okay. Well, we have.
So that's 3.
We have 3 successes. So.
But I did roll a 20.
An assist is 1 die.
One die.
Only 1 die. What was the first one you rolled?
It was not the 20.
All right.
I'm being honest to God.
Then we're good. So you got your 3 successes. You did get a complication, but here's what happens. With the success shows you that you immediately do see there is a pressure plate that's been dug into this ground in front of you. It looks like it can still be deployed again if it's stepped on again, which is what happens with the complication. It's stepped on again. Who's standing under? I think I'm going to just have everyone roll a d20, and whoever rolls the highest is who's standing over.
Okay.
Everyone who's in this room right now.
I rolled an 11.
11.
Goodbye, y'all.
Goodbye, y'all.
I rolled a 19.
I rolled a 20.
Oh, no!
All right, it's Vivi.
Vivi, goodbye. It was lovely playing with you.
Just took her out of the front of the line.
That's 3 more ice shard damage.
Oh my goodness.
Valouz, what did you roll, just out of curiosity?
I'm so sorry. I was typing. What am I rolling now?
Just roll a d20.
Oh, okay.
Just 1, real quick.
No reason.
I rolled a 1.
Then,
Is that good?
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay, Vivi. You take some more ice shard damage. Those shards come back down on you.
Oh, sorry.
And now, though, you all see the pressure plate, and it's very clear.
And we're setting off traps now. This is fine. Okay, now I'm taking the lead.
All right.
Okay.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
All right. So again, you see on the other end, there seems to be 2, one going up and maybe something on the floor. I'll give you that since you scanned the room. You see that there seems to be another kind of entryway on the floor and then one that might be going up.
All right. Let's take a vote, up or down. Nah, we're going down. Let's just go.
Real quick, we have 5 momentum now, or because we just got another one from chat.
4. One was spent, and then we just got one from chat.
The total is
4.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
4 momentum. Gotcha. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so you look downward, and you see what looks like another hatch here.
All right, I want to check it.
Okay. Just do. I'm not going to have you roll for this. You do a quick tricorder scan. You don't sense any. Number 1, you don't sense any type of lock or energy signals coming from this hatch.
Well, whoever's down there, they probably know we're here. First of all, we're not the quietest away team. Just throwing that out there. And we've also set up some of their pressure traps. So just be prepared for whoever we meet. We're not going to be the surprise. That's what I'm telling them. In case anyone's...
Okay. And has everyone else climbed down by now? And is in the
I think
room?
we're all down.
Okay. All right, Keela, are you opening the hatch?
I am.
You open the hatch. You see another passage. This one is slopes. Here, I'll show you. I might have to clean up the picture, so give me a moment as I describe it. It slopes downward kind of on an angle like the one that led you down here, the duct.
Okay.
It's kind of diagonally sloping. And you can't, from where you are, just sticking your head in the hatch, you can't really see super far down, but you don't see anything down there right now. Oh, actually, there is something you do see. You notice that about 5 feet into this tunnel, the dirt and ice mix actually starts to become more ice.
All right. Everyone, watch your step. We might be slip sliding away.
Do our environmental suits, will they help us at all traversing the ice?
I would think so.
If you are wearing them, yes,
Hopefully.
and I will not make you wear, I won't make you spend momentum to say you're wearing environmental.
Wait a minute, so these caves aren't exposed to the Mars atmosphere?
You're, what do you mean? You're
'Cause we're-
underground? What do you mean?
We're underground in Mars, so are we're
We
not.
would have had our suits, I would
We would have had to have had our suits on, or
You probably would have worn your suits, yeah.
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 Okay, just checking. Just trying to
Yeah.
map it out in my head.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Oh boy.
Okay, sure. So yeah, this is about what you see next. This is like, you see, if you can see past the first bend.
Okay. Let me look at the Discord here.
Yep, I'm sorry, it hasn't been sent yet.
Oh.
Oh, goodness.
I thought I was missing it.
Nope. Not yet. Okay, coming at you in.
I feel like there
3,
should be a
2, 1, deployed.
Oh, I see.
Oh, jeez.
We're going down.
Yeah,
I feel like
this is
someone
like
should
a
cut together all
7-foot
our nat 20s from this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it goes down about 7 feet, and within those 5 to 7 feet, again, it starts turning to like more solid ice.
Okay.
And then shining your light, you can see that the light, it kind of verges off to the left.
Okay. Well,
there's a little white piece that shouldn't be in there. On the far right, that's not a thing, just FYI.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know where that even came from. It's not in my main map. Okay, so everyone, are you all following Vivi into this? I'm sorry, following Keela into this new section? Okay,
I think we just keep
everyone
moving
kind
forward.
It's a party.
piles into the tunnel. Your security team is behind you. I'm going to say that also the security team is working on disabling that first booby trap.
Good call.
What would you like to do, Keela?
Solid indication they don't want us down here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going, but also being as we go observe.
Oh. Go ahead. That's it.
I don't know what else I can do.
So I also remembered, though, you all rolled very successfully a couple times about those signals, the signatures, the phaser signatures. You are getting closer to them, and you are about 15 feet away from. Keela is about 15 feet away from where those signatures were.
Okay.
But looking down, you can't see anything. You just see an ice tunnel that, again, is kind of doing this like very gentle descent that kind of slopes down and then evens out, slopes down, evens out. But if you like, actually, I'm going to say if you'd like, you can try to see, pinpointing with Valuth and Rion's tricorder scans. If you'd like to try to visually see something up there, you can roll Insight Security. And I'm going to say it's with the tricorder pinpoint because you know exactly where there's something. Difficulty 1.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Anyone?
I would
can
also
assist.
like to, as I roll, I'm gonna use a momentum.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Where did my dice go? Because it's sad. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a D20 for spending momentum and use
Great.
cautious security.
Great.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Great.
1 success. 2 success. 3.
Woo!
All right.
Bank those extra 2 momentum.
Beautiful.
Vivi, crouching down now with the lights, and I'm going to say other people probably have their lights pointed down to help get you more visuals. You see some dark objects embedded in the ice. There seems to be 3 of them, and it's on the floor.
Okay. So there are. Oh, geez. Wildly.
Sorry, not Vivi. Did I say Vivian? I meant
you did.
Keela. I'm
yeah,
so sorry.
That's why I was confused. You saw
Keela.
You meant me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm seeing this.
Mm-hmm.
I make everyone known of it, obviously.
Group.
What exactly am I seeing? I'm so sorry.
You're pretty far to tell what they are, but you're seeing these 3 dark objects that seem to be embedded in the floor of the ice tunnel. They're
And
in
I don't
a row.
recognize them.
From here, you don't, but I can describe them a little bit more.
Okay.
They're dark. They have a little bit of an angle to the ends. They are about 6 inches, seem to be about 6 inches long and 2 to 3 inches wide.
I'm gonna make sure everyone moves along to the side in case they're weapons of some kind that can like shoot out anything.
Okay.
It could be some kind of weapon, mines, or some kind of visual device. I'm just gonna motion for everyone
Okay.
to kind of back off from away. Be
Security
away.
team and
Yeah.
Edith follow your lead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip open my tricorder, find out what those are.
Okay.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Yeah. If you'd like to,
Yeah.
this would be difficulty 0. You don't have to roll.
Okay.
If there's a chance to gain momentum, I'm gonna roll. I rolled. I got one success.
Mine.
One success.
One success. I shouldn't do that because we're gonna roll another nat 20 here.
I was about to say,
That's the
don't
spot
do
for
it.
going mine.
It's like a 1 in 20 chance. I'm like, that's fine. I'm like, no, Eric, it's really not.
Oh my gosh.
So, with that one success, actually, even without the one success, the 2 of you, Valuth and Rion, pull out your tricorders. This is the phaser signature. It's coming from these objects. These are phasers. Seems like
Was it
they're
in the ice?
phasers embedded in the ice, about 5 to 6 inches below the surface of this ice tunnel.
That's
Also, though, I'll say this, Rion, with your one success, they've been turned on.
Which direction are they pointing? Are they in a single unified direction, or are they just kind of? Which direction is that?
They're pointing away from you all and slightly up towards the surface. Of
I want to
the
look at
ice
what they
tunnel
would be
floor.
pointing at, what they would be targeting.
You can't see that far up ahead visually.
Okay.
Tricorder wise, you're not actually. I will say, okay. I'm assuming the medical scans and biological scans have continued. I believe you're in range now of 1 Herald biosign.
Okay.
But in terms of where these are pointing, it seems like they're just pointing. They're embedded in. So here's the ice surface of. Actually, it's going to be sloped. So sloping downward, the phasers are pointing up this way,
Right.
just towards the surface. So if
How
there's
much-
something up there, they're pointing at. You're not sure, but
I'm gonna look at Keela and say, how much latinum do you want to bet that this is a trap that triggers a cave-in of some kind, using a single trinary phaser burst?
And obviously, I never would bet on a bet that I would lose.
We could set our phasers to the very lowest setting and attempt to melt the ice around the phasers. If we adjust wherever it is they are set in the ice, we could forego the trap.
May I, Bill?
Ty? Yes. What was that?
I noticed you had a field engineering kit with you.
Yes.
Soldering iron, some wires, a circuit board.
You have a plasma cutter.
I
It
did.
doesn't take that much to build an E EMP.
That would affect everything from our communicators to our tricorders to our own phasers, though.
Not
We
a
can
very
localize
low-powered
it.
one.
Localized EMP directed directly at these 3 phasers. It's worth a shot.
Just stay far enough back, and frankly, anything we can build out here in the field is incredibly weak. But it would be enough to fry the
Speak
phaser
for
control board.
yourself. No, just kidding. I would like to begin work on the construction of a small
Oh,
EMP.
boy. Oh,
Damn, I wish I
please
could
don't
have
roll
jury
nat
rig
20s on
talent.
this. Please don't make all our communicators go down.
I've posted a wiki how for EMPs in our chat.
I have a
Oh,
talent called,
wiki, how?
I have
Yeah.
a talent called jury rig.
I was just gonna say,
of course
damn,
you
I wish
do.
I hadn't taken the jury rig talent, and here's somebody in our party who's got one. Then you should
Yes.
absolutely be point on this. Because this is exactly what that talent is for.
Pull some Lark Saging up in here, yo.
I would love to have my engineer friend help me though.
I would love to help you. When you're assisting, can you use your focuses?
Yes.
All right, I have a focus that I do believe applies. It's called improvisation. And seeing that we're next to a herald. All right, so I'm just going to.
Oh, Lisa, does it? Okay, so this says whenever you attempt an engineering test to perform repairs, does that negate me being able to do this?
Yeah, I'm thinking about that too.
Oh, jeez.
You may reduce the difficulty by 2 to a minimum of 0. How about this? I'll compromise. Reduce your difficulty by 1 instead of 2.
That's fair. That's a fair something or whatever you're doing.
Excellent. Okay. And then I have focuses in reverse engineering.
Yeah, what are you turning into? You're taking something
We're
and turning
taking something
it into
apart
an
and then turning it into something else.
Okay. What do you have in mind? What that will be like? A track?
So
not
there's
phaser
I think we're dismantling something from the engineering field kit.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh well, in that sense, in that case, yes, for sure, you can reverse engineer something using that kit.
I also have demolitions. It's like taking something apart.
But no, I don't
Not
think you
quite
need
here.
it here. I think
No.
you're good with your reverse engineering.
Okay. And then, what
And you
is
said this was insight engineering?
So, whoever's taking the lead, I would say control engineering because you're using, fine motor skills. And then if you're assisting, you can also do control, you can do insight, you can do reason. It depends on how you're helping. Like, reason would be like, oh, I'm giving you some stats and some specs to help you build this right. Insight would be like just more your insight, your instinct. And then control is like if you're helping to actually build it. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll do reason. I'm basically just talking it out with Tova.
Okay.
Like when Tova reaches for something, I think Valuth will be like, I'm certain that you should already know that is not the right item that you're looking for.
As she holds her hand up and says, well, then hand me what you know I need.
It just hands it over.
Thank you. And she goes and working.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, sorry. The difficulty went from 4 to 3. And go ahead. Yep. Tell me the rules.
I rolled a 3. My engineering is 5 and my reasoning is 11. So I think that's
a success. Do you have a focus that applies?
Yeah. And my focus was improvisation.
I believe that's 5 successes.
I'm muted. Sorry. Can you say that again?
5 successes. Damn, y'all.
Off the assist? Wait.
No.
Oh, total.
I rolled a 3 and a 13. So
and I got 2.
And yeah, he rolled a crit too. So 5 successes total.
Amazing. Bank that momentum.
Hell yeah.
Puts us past 6, and then we could
you
use
have a
any immediate
floating.
momentum
Yeah.
spikes.
Oh yeah. We have a floater. Do we want to see how this resolves first? Or
I
do
would
we need
say,
to use it immediately?
yeah, use it whatever makes your roll even that more awesome. I would say use the.
Can we use it to like localize it or have it like an AOE that is not like everywhere, like it's a like something like that?
Could spend.
Does that take 2?
I think it's 2 momentum. If you want to create if Elisa clears it and says yes, you can spend 2 momentum to create an advantage. and establish an advantage in relation or in addition to a successful task. So you could do exactly what you're saying if Elisa says yes.
Sorry, I was writing to you all in chat.
Sorry.
No.
What's the question? No, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Could we use the floating momentum to basically add a what would like a condition to it, so it's not like AOE the entire area. It's
Yes,
just like
actually,
pointed.
yes, I was gonna suggest that as well. So
Cool.
yeah.
Cool. The floating one, or do we need to spend one as well?
Just one. I think just the floating one is fine.
Cool. We'll pop the floating one then, and it is a directed EMP.
All right. So you now have this directional EMP device.
I will hand it to whomever.
Aim it that way, please.
I'll take it and I will aim it that way, please.
You aim it that way, please, and press the
Away
button,
from us.
and whatever pew pew sounds it makes.
Yeah. Pew pew. My God.
And yeah, you on your tricorders again, tracking that phaser signature, you power down those tricorders that were embedded in the ice.
phasers. Yeah.
I will say, because you all are rolling so excellently, I'll give you a little information. You're in an ice tunnel, and the phasers were on. So they did have an effect on the ice floor below you. It is melting and melted.
Okay. While they were constructing that, may I do a different build real quick?
Sure. What would you like?
I'd like to synthesize epidermal texturing modeled after the Andorian Makra.
What is the Andorian Makra?
An
animal?
Not unlike it's not a snow leopard in any way. Nor is it like a polar bear in
Is
any
there a
way.
snow leopard
but I'm
IP that
trying-
we're waiting.
It's just it isn't that. I don't want to get Trek checked about a thing I don't believe. Out of memory beta, but like the point being, I wanted to effectively synthesize paw pad texture so that, particularly as this ice gets melty, people won't slip.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that can be done. And did y'all spend momentum on the EMP? I forget.
Yeah, but we got
yeah,
so
to
much
keep
back.
it localized. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, to keep it.
One
so we
was
don't...
one was floating
Just
though,
the
so just
floating
one
one?
point was still.
Yeah, so we have 6 right now.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to create this. I do think these types of things, whenever you're like creating something in a scene, I do think it's a momentum spend because you're like adding something to the scene. And you roll to see if it's a success or not, if you're able to. So go ahead and roll your.
Do we like control medicine for this, maybe?
Yeah, because it has a bio no-nos angle to it.
Yeah, it's bio no-no.
Yeah, control
I
medicine.
wish I had a bio no-no focus, alas. That happened after the character was created, but I do have rapid bio prototyping, so
AKA
I'm perfectly
rapid bio no-nos.
rapid bio no-no, but make it zoom. Yes.
So yeah, go ahead and yeah.
All right, what was the difficulty?
Difficulty is, I think, just 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, difficulty 2. Yeah.
So I got 2 successes.
Okay. And do I see?
I
any?
joined the club.
No!
Oh my god.
Oh.
I don't know that I've heard of this many 20s being rolled in a game.
Phenomenal.
I never
I have
ever
not.
roll anything notable.
Why couldn't you guys have done this on the finale of Shield or like?
Oh my god, that was a long time.
Because then
ago.
Rue had been.
Why? Why is this happening?
I think Sam is being bleeped.
Self-censor is a powerful tool.
Self-censoring
Yeah.
power, yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
So, I'm gonna use the complication instead of banking a threat because I have so many threat banks. I'm gonna say that.
Just too
Oh, this
many.
was Sam's roll, right? This was Ty.
Hi, yes.
Nope, never mind. I'm gonna bank it. I'm gonna save. I have a different idea for that. So Ty. Yeah, I'm gonna say it takes a little time, maybe 15, 20 minutes. you're able to synthesize this type of material. And what are you doing with it?
It's shoe grip, in effect. Or, I don't know if people are inclined toward ice climbing, but I suppose it could be a handhold material as well, if one were so inclined. Just, get a good few feet of it while the EMP is building.
So yeah, you pass it around to people, pass patches of it around.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make sure our investigation squad has some as well. We have certainly not been giving them the warmest of vibes, I'm sure, as well. So perhaps a small offering might go a little bit of a way. Though, of course, Eva, I'm sure you're familiar both with the biological material and ice itself. Nonetheless, if you would like some, you're welcome to it.
All right, who all takes them?
Ouch.
Wait.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all of us, right?
Yeah. I think
Would make
I
sense.
think that's probably the safest course of action.
Mm-hmm. You all, whoever has this will get a benefit to their movement.
Yeah, snatch it right up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need all the benefits when it comes to physical movement.
Okay.
That's why I thought of it. I'm screwed if I have to actually move in the corporeal realm.
I'm just gonna kind of grab it from Ty and go. A little bit of science and engineering, as I said.
We're builders.
That we are. Now.
Okay. So you all are standing in this ice tunnel entrance, putting these patches onto your shoes and perhaps your hands. And Keela, you still, I'm imagining you all still are along the side as Keela has kind of, pushed you along.
Absolutely.
You have melted ice below you, and are you all moving down along the wall now? Is that the intention?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So with these pads, I'm going to say that functions as a help, the help action. You all roll with advantage. Just kidding. So just like with Vivi and Kaz helping to lower you down, this lowers your difficulty down to 1 to get past this icy patch, melted icy patch of the ice tunnel. So fitness security, difficulty 1.
God damn it.
All right, let's do it, y'all. We got
If
this.
folks who want to buy a die, we have so many. You can take one if you want.
I'll take
absolutely
one just
Take a
because
momentum.
fitness is not my... All right. Okay.
So is Vivi still back there, or has Vivi kind of recovered a bit and is like joining the group?
And you
I
said
think you're
difficulty
with the
1?
group. Yep, difficulty 1.
Great.
Vivi, I would say you're probably with the group now, unless you would like to have hung back for any reason.
No.
But no, okay. Yeah, you're with the group.
So let's make believe, right, that somebody failed utterly. Can we use one of those momentums to no, I'm just that's what it is, right?
Maybe if there are 2 of us that kind of failed.
Oh my god! We're all gonna die.
I rolled 19, 20.
My
Well, hold on. I haven't rolled my second. I rolled a 17 and a 6. Okay.
Does that get you under?
The 6? You only needed 1 success.
Yeah, you only need one.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
guess
good.
we
So the 6 has to be a success unless your stats are
Real
real
I mean,
bad.
the commander still fails spectacularly,
The
but it
commander,
sounds like you're
yeah.
okay.
Vivi's okay.
Like,
Christ.
It
Not
sounds like
once have I rolled like this in a D20 system. Not never.
not never. Everyone else okay though? Everyone
For
else get at
Lisa-
least 1 success.
I almost failed miserably, but thank God I took a momentum
Got a
because I'm
success.
okay. Yeah.
All right.
I got
I have a
success.
focus in EVA. Like,
Mm-hmm.
would that apply here? Like, because I'm trying to
what
move
does
around
EVA
in
stand-
like the
stand
EV
for?
the EVA suits.
Oh, what does the
So I
A
don't-
stand for?
Not sure.
Just curious. Okay.
I don't know. That's just what it gave me in the book. But the it's for like spacewalks, and then like we're still in environmental suits, so I don't know if that counts here as like
I'm gonna
trying to
say-
traverse an environment with an EVA suit.
Go ahead and roll an
What does
assist.
an EVA student stand for?
No. Is EVA? Is that so? It's the suits. That's what I'm saying. Because EVA
Yeah.
can mean so many different things. Okay.
Yeah, the
gotcha.
suits. Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and Kaz, go ahead and roll 1 assist die using your focus to see if you can just kind of go out and grab Valuth.
Yeah. I did roll 3 successes though, if I can use that.
Oh.
And that was a 2, so that's a crit. That's 2.
Oh, bank
Also-
all that momentum, and yes, how do you just reach out and grab Valuth before he slips?
So like, I guess how is he like gonna fall into water, or like what's the?
I'm gonna say his foot grip maybe wasn't applied very soundly to the shoe, so it's not helping, and one shoe starts to dip into the slick ice, and he starts to lose connection with the walls.
What
so he's gonna
say
fall
as he starts
and
to slip
on the ice.
Who we sliding? No,
This is unfortunate.
No, I think if you're like in front of her, I think she like fully like under the armpits like scoop, because you're a lot taller than she is. I think so. Like you start to go down, and she just like catches you like under the like scoop, and so we're like both of us squatted half down, and she catches you.
Get my footing back and just stand up straight.
You could
Yeah. I'm going to also say the two of you in this position of kind of semi-crouched, scooping and almost falling. You can
Scoop
see now further down the corridor at the end, you see spikes coming out of the wall.
Oh!
I immediately inform everyone. I thank Tova for saving me, and GM, the A in EVA suit stands for activity. It's extra vehicular activity suit.
Thank you. Awesome. Okay, so now everyone's aware of these spikes.
Oh my god.
With that assist, and also with all your successes, Kaz, I'm going to say you're able to fix the shoe situation too, so Valuth doesn't slip again unless you have another failed roll, which you're not going to You're not going to roll movement again after this for a while. But anyway, so you all, just to kind of help us move along, you now are aware of the second trap, the slippery slope, literally slippery slope into spikes. And you're able to get down the end of the tunnel, avoiding the slippage and avoiding the spikes. So now, when you get down to the bottom of this tunnel, standing on either side of the spikes, you see one hatch. Here, I'll give you the picture as I try to explain it. The slope goes upward at the end above the spikes, and there's one hatch, one way to go. The map is coming in just a few moments.
Incoming?
Warning, incoming game.
Incoming
Y'all
map.
haven't had him.
Warning.
Oh, that's
So the dice that did this is dead to me. I've put them in the coffin. I am looking for new
Good.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
the spikes are not drawn on here, but they're just at the bend.
Like Prince of
And you're
Persia.
able to, again, you've seen them, you are able to avoid them, you're good on the spikes.
Right.
So one more hatch going up an ice tunnel. What would you like to do?
Have the number of biosigns increased? We were at 1 before the slippery slope.
You're still just reading 1, and that 1 is above you, above this hatch. About, it seems like it's like 10 feet past the hatch. Not moving, just there. But yeah, you're just reading 1 in this vicinity.
What is their heart rate compared to average heart rate? Are they running very, very, very slow in a way that might be consistent with metabolic slowdown from starvation? Are they running normal to hot, as you might in anticipation of violence?
I would say the latter, yeah.
Well, someone is ready to party.
We're all scared to do anything else. We like ran into so many
All
traps.
right, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just pushing forward. I've
Eva
got-
says, hold on, just, Commander, why don't you just stay behind me? I'll go up first.
Could I suggest something? And this is a bit radical in that it might not necessarily work, but with our tricorder scans, we've seemed to have gotten a pretty good glimpses to the cave network down here. I have a basic triangulation of where the life form is. We could attempt to site to site.
I also have an EMP blaster. Just in case. They have some phasers, theoretically.
Well, we've already confirmed that they do have traps waiting for us. I feel that this would be a tactic to circumvent those traps, but I don't believe they would have the resources to set a trap for warp or for
Beaming in.
Transport.
Honestly,
beaming in.
It's the exact same variable. We're dealing with the exact same variable either way. It's either a trap or it's a trap.
I
Oh, it's a
think your
trap.
I think your idea circumvents that. The materials that they've used for the traps that they have are primitive and basic at best. Ice and phasers and spikes. I don't think they would have anything capable of corrupting the transport. So I highly recommend it. Good call.
All right.
So we have 2 votes for transporting straight. Is it straight to the brig? Is that what we're trying to do?
I think we're going to well, I think, and if I'm not mistaken, you would all agree, we want to meet the Herald here on their turf,
Yes.
which is friendlier, but also dramatically riskier. Or we could beam them perhaps into the brig in a safe, contained location and to make our intentions known there.
As representing security here, I vote for that one.
I mean, if we wanted to halfway it, we'd give them an option. We'd EMP, turn off anything they have, give them an option to talk, but in the meantime have transport with a lock on them, and the second they give us trouble, they go straight to the brig.
It kind of carries the same risk. In my opinion, I think if we EMP and deactivate all their traps, they'll see that as an attack.
Fair. You know.
So
They'll-
how do we make it seem like we want it to be a negotiation and not an attack?
Honestly, and again, this is just my opinion, but my suspicion is no matter what happens, the first moment of contact is going to be a moment of conflict that we are going to have to disarm.
We're going to
immediately.
be the ones
By
initiating.
explaining. I think any encounter we're going to have is going to initiate with conflict that we will then have to diffuse immediately by trying to announce our intentions.
Okay.
Because the amount of traps that we have run into, the fact that it has dodged us this whole time, this is an invasion essentially at this point. It has holed itself up in here, and this herald is going to assume that we are here to harm it by default. Despite the fact you've already reached out to them, Vivi, and they have.
I did. We did try. So my phaser should stay at stun
Yes.
with
Yes.
the option of. Okay.
Stun is definitely the option.
Stun is the only option as of right now.
Yes.
I believe there's a compromise that could be made here. Tova, your idea about the MP, I believe that Rihanna's correct. If they do see that, it will be seen as an attack. However, if we have them beamed into a field of an EMP, that will be a passive attack, something that they will not see, only encounter once they're here. Perhaps that gives us a better chance of initiating peace talks while still protecting ourselves from any weaponry they may have. As long as we have them locked, if they do attempt to reach for weaponry that has been dampened by the EMP field, we should be able to send them to the brig without issue. As long as we give them the chance and protect ourselves as best as possible, I think that this can work. What do all of you say?
I say whatever we decide, we should probably decide it quickly because
Aye, aye.
the longer we wait, the more time we give them to figure out we're here. If they haven't already.
Tova,
I'm
are
with you, Valuth.
Tova, are you able to initiate a sustained EMP in the direction of, and you'll point to where we would have them being here?
What role would that be? And I can tell you.
Sorry. Again, I was messaging about
You're good. You're good.
about how late we can go for the audience, just FYI. Okay, so
If Tova were to use the EMP thing to like hold a sustained, basically EMP pulse in one direction, what type of role would that be? I'm trying to decide if I should be the one to do this or if I should give it to somebody else.
I mean, the EMP has been built. The momentum is spent on it to literally just click the button and hold it. You don't need to roll on that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then yes. Yes.
Okay, is that if I've got that right?
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah. To use
okay.
it. Yeah. To use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So we could just have you use it in a way where it's not obvious that that's what you're doing, essentially.
Oh, question. Are you trying to do it without having the subject in sight? Because there's some guesswork in that. But
So, I'm sorry. I'm going.
no, go ahead. No, yeah.
The plan, as far as I saw it, was to have the EMP blast in an area and then have them beamed to that area. Since the blast is sustained, they won't see it as an attack because it's already happened.
And you know what? Here to simplify this, because you have the bio sign, you also have phaser signs, and I can tell you right now, putting 2 and 2 together with all the scans you've done, this bio sign is holding a phaser. Absolutely. So you can point it at where you've tracked it, press it. You don't have to roll for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
I guess we just got one to beam here.
It's also worth noting that you can deactivate weapons in transport.
In transport. Yeah, that's true too.
Right.
You can
We're gonna do
completely disarm a
transport.
weapon in transport.
Right.
Will they be aware of like their phaser being?
No, they'll try
Powered
to
down?
fire it once they arrive at
Yeah.
the destination. But
No, I mean like
yeah.
with an EMP, would they know that the phaser was powered
Yes.
down?
Yeah,
They
would
would?
probably.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
EMP
they
I
would
is
probably
just
not-
wanna
feel
make
the energy going
Okay,
off.
cool. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I feel like transporters then maybe would be the way to
Yep.
go because then they yeah.
All right, good call.
Last question before we initiate all of this. We should definitely designate one of us that's going to take point on initiating contact and diplomacy with the Herald. Because the moment we do this, we're going to have to very quickly say, we don't mean you any harm. Calm down. We're here to help. Kind of, who wants to jump on that? Who wants to be the one to initiate that? B? All right.
Me? I'll do
What-
it. Yeah.
Are you certain you're already wounded?
That was going to bring up the next thing, is that the Herald is likely going to be wounded too. So that
Whatever-
means our doc is probably going to have to examine the Herald at some point to make sure they're okay with their permission.
Whatever we end up doing of whoever wants to take point on initiating the peaceful negotiations, I would like to assist in any way with the focuses of like deceit and infiltration and linguistics and randomness like that.
Yeah.
I don't think I should take point in it,
No.
mostly because I'm, sadly to say, because I'm a Ferengi. And I don't think we have the best reputation about being...
Well,
Racism.
if it makes you feel any better, the Heralds kind of see us all in the same light.
Right. But what I'm saying, I would like to take, would like to assist whoever takes point in the
Okay.
talk.
And then my last thing I was going to say, and I'll just shut up after this, but why don't I transport back to Utopia Station and be the one to because I can work the transporters better than just about anybody.
That is true.
So then I on y'all's command, I'll do whatever y'all want me to do with the transporters.
Do you want an assist? I can come back with you. It's also a thing that I can give
It's
an assist.
your expertise is always going to be highly welcomed.
Okay, you go back.
Does that sound good to you, Commander?
This sounds like a great plan.
Doc, do you agree?
Oh dear.
And I'm looking directly at Ty. Does this sound good to you?
Oh, yes. Definitely not. It's fine. Yes.
You might be today. Again.
Have I had this wrong the whole time? Rion's eyebrow quirks underneath one of his cybernetic implants. And he just says, I thought you were an MD.
It's been a
We
while.
can talk about it over lunch sometime.
Another lifetime, maybe. Not this one.
Gotcha.
I don't look at Kaz. I don't look at Kaz. I don't like. I look at Cat. I look back.
And she is
at
smiling.
Rion. I've
She is
had
smiling
various
at you.
doctorates enough of the time, but
Multiple doctorates?
this time, well, no,
That
successively.
seems redundant. Why would you need multiple PhDs?
And that's why I didn't get one this time.
All right.
I couldn't resist. All right.
Let's
All right.
Be safe, everybody.
Okay.
In that case, yeah, I'll contact Utopia Planitia Station and call for 2 to beam out directly into our transporter room.
All right.
Yeah, I won't be helpful down here. I gotta go be helpful somewhere else.
Okay, so the 2 of you
Beam out.
you beam out. Deuces. I'm just is transporter role like control engineering? I'm not
It's
going to
control
roll for
engineering,
this
yeah.
now, but for you next when you
That's
do
what I
it.
figured, yeah.
Cool.
Okay,
yeah,
that's
we'll
why
make
I
it
was
a-
like, yes, I will absolutely
We can be
Great.
helpful.
take our
Control
grease monkey with
engineering.
us so that we can do this
And
together.
with someone to assist was very wise. Yes, I think that's a good plan.
I got
But
you.
I'm just the GM. Who cares?
What do I know?
Okay, so now Vivi has said she will take point in the diplomacy part of this. Eva says, "Am I opening the door, or what's happening with EMP? Are we still using that?"
Oh yeah, I've left that with someone.
I'll take it if it's all the same to you. So I'll have.
What do you need me to do anything? Like open the door?
Observe. If there's any sign of trouble, please let us know immediately.
All right.
V, if it's all the same to you, I'd like to stand shoulder to shoulder with you. My full intent is to go, no, Mr. President, if anything should happen in your direction.
And so what I do is, if it's within like your consent, I would like for us to. I have the ESP and the kind of innate ability to help, like to talk to people. You have all of this experience. I think if you would let me mind meld with you, and then we can speak with them through that mind meld.
You would have us connect. You would have us create another bridge in the same way that we connected with Intitina.
Yes, I would.
This is extraordinarily risky.
I agree, but I think that the worst that could happen is they say no, and then, stun, pew, pew, pew. But the best that could happen is really great things for the Federation.
They do say risk is our business, Commander.
And I think that you speaking through me to them using my ESP is the best way to go about that. And Vivi offers her hand.
Very well. I suppose I need to be in the same distance to initiate a meld as I do a pinch. That was an attempt at humor.
Oh, that was really funny. Dude, good work.
I'm so confused about what's going to happen with
That's
this.
amazing.
So are you mind melding with each other?
So I believe the plan is to get consent from the Herald to allow us to meld so that we can talk to each other in a space where we're all equally vulnerable.
Yes.
But we're
that
putting it
is the
in.
consent.
We're putting the Herald in a brig first, yeah.
Yes.
beaming
Oh,
it
this
into
is
the brig.
okay. After you
Beaming-
move.
Yeah, we're gonna beam them into the brig
Yes.
first.
Yeah. And the brig.
Oh, yeah, break first.
Well, the
Okay.
brig only happens if things go badly in the negotiations. I thought.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Well, what would you like to do as the captain?
We're gonna bring them here first. We're having them disarmed via transport. If they take aggressive action, then we give the command to send them to the brig. If not, we initiate negotiations here.
Oh, two-phase
you-
transporter.
Got it.
Okay, there's a two-step
you-
here. So you want me to site to site?
Yeah,
You-
that's
you
what I
want us
was
to site to
understanding was
site?
happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
I believe in you, Rihanna. If anybody can do
no,
it to you.
transporter's gonna be fine. And it's just a matter of y'all are gonna be able to calm the Herald down before combat breaks out. Will be the question. So that'll be tricky, but y'all can do it.
and by
Say combat without
here,
calm.
Voluth, you were saying transport the Herald from where it's standing above you to down below where you're standing.
Basically on their location.
I just want to also remind you there are spikes in the ground and it's a narrow hallway.
Oh Jesus, we're gonna
You're-
kill
I
them.
honestly think it's a good idea to just transport everybody directly back to UP,
Yeah, let's go back to UP.
and that's
And
my
we can do that
suggestion.
when we get back. I think that's right.
That would highly damage our negotiation, but if this is the vote of the group, then I concur.
Well, in all honesty, it gives us a lot more leverage as well. Right now, we're on their turf and their playing field, surrounded by their traps. It's going to be a lot safer for all of us if we're in an environment that we're all familiar with.
Except them.
They'll be pretty safe in our brig.
There are 4 of us right here. There is one of them. They have been starving, stealing food, and, as far as they're concerned, behind enemy lines with no expectation that they will be treated kindly or even kept alive. Yes, it will be safer for us, Commander, but maybe we try.
Commander, I think that we try before we put them into a situation where they feel cornered and afraid.
I understand your hesitation, Keela. I share it as well. We do have the advantage of numbers, and the advantage that we will have them disarmed in the transport, as well as an EMP to keep them at bay, at least with their weaponry and technology.
Bless you.
I'm sorry, that was the cutest sneeze I've ever seen.
It
in my
really
life.
was.
I'm sorry.
I sneeze like a cartoon. It's
Oh my god, it's amazing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So with that, I believe that we should attempt negotiations here. I, however, cannot ask you to put yourself in risk that you do not agree with. So, if you would like to be transported back to Utopia Planitia, we could have that initiated before we send them here.
Eva says there might be one more option you all haven't mentioned, which is wherever they are, if there's just a little more space and less traps, we transport into them and use the EMP to just disarm them before we do that.
Somewhere they're comfortable.
I vote for places with less traps.
We're like standing in a trap right now, so.
I don't like.
I want the Herald to meet us on the diplomatic stage for sure, but I will always choose the safety of my fellow crew members and Utopia Planitia Shipyard members before the Herald.
Yeah, should we do a vote, or Commander, do you want to just veto? How do we want to resolve this?
We're going to them.
Okay, we'll beat them up to them. Let's just check for traps up there. Eve says. So yeah, I will say I'm not gonna have you roll for recorders again because y'all have been killing it with your recorders, tricorders. You're right, recorders. So you do one more scan, multiple scans, whoever wants to, and up ahead, yes to Herald Biosign, just one. Yes to a phaser that seems to have active sign on it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you're picking up more phaser signals up there too. Seems like, how specific do I give you for not having to roll on this? You're sensing, it seems like there's so that Herald about 10 feet between you and, 10 feet closer to you in this new tunnel/room up above where it's standing. There seems to be like phasers around the Herald, maybe suspended somehow above it as some type of protective barrier.
All right.
So that's what you're getting from your scans, and it's all in range of your EMP.
Now that we know where the trap is, I'll have the EMP set in position so that once I appear there, I can just knock it, cut it off.
Okay. All right. So site to site scan, site to site roll. I mean.
Yep.
Okay.
Assisted by Kaz. Is that right?
Okay.
All right. Control engineering. I'm gonna
One
say
second.
Focus and
2.
transporters and replicators.
Oh,
Do you really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You might need to take point on this if that's the case.
Yeah.
Because
I
have a
on
rad.
17 and a focus and transporters. And
What's your control engineering score?
Wow.
17. This is what she does.
Yeah, you beat me by 1 point, so you should do. And you have a specialty in it, so you should absolutely be doing
only
this.
Only if you're good.
Yeah,
How
you should
much
take
did
the
you
point
say
on this,
your
and then
control
I'll.
engineering was?
What's that?
17.
I'm 16, so you should definitely. You should
What
definitely.
she
take the point on
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so for site-to-site transport,
Difficulty. I'm gonna say it would have been 3, but you have some assistance with not just the computers, but also, 2. Difficulty
all right.
2.
Somebody wants to roll for the station.
Oh yeah, you can roll for the station. If y'all have your utopia.
I don't
Felicia
trust
sheet.
myself.
Right?
Would you like me to roll for the
Oh,
station?
yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
do it.
Lisa.
Would you please
but
don't.
please don't
let
use
us
any
do it.
threat.
Utopia Planitia.
No threat for you, okay?
No,
Please-
I will not
please.
use threat on this. I will roll
Thanks.
true and honest. Where's my thingy? There it is.
Can I buy a die?
Do it.
Because we have
Yeah.
so many.
Not for an assist. Oh no, you're
Oh,
not
I'm-
assisting. Yes,
their
you can.
point. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I would take
Yeah, yeah.
just
She is
to
point.
juice it just a little.
Yeah,
Juice
let's-
it. Juice
Let's get
it.
this one right for sure.
Yeah, shall we?
Looking for my ship sheet. Don't I have it saved here? CSP. Where is it? Well, dang, I don't know where I saved my ship sheet.
The ship show.
I have
Someone
a.
has
Hold
it.
on.
Can you just tell me
I
the
have
number
it.
and I'll just roll?
Hold on. Ship sheet.
It's gonna be, I think, why can't I find it? Oh.
Task
Is that
requires
it?
1 point of power. It's a control engineering assisted
we
by
go.
ship sensors and engineering. The difficulty increases by +1 if the target is not on a transporter pad. So it goes up to
Okay.
2. Wait, it's a difficulty 2, so it goes up to 3.
Yeah.
And a +1 if the destination is not a transporter pad. So the difficulty is 4. So it's a site to site is a difficulty 4. And it can increase further based on the interference and conditions. But
So, yeah.
thankfully, Eliza is not spending.
It was 4, and it was down to 3 because of
Awesome.
something.
Okay.
I think assisted by computers or sensors knocks it down by 1. So
Okay,
yes.
cool. Oh, and my camera go out?
Oh yeah, it did.
My
Oh.
camera totally went out. All right. I'll fix that here in just a sec. But
Okay, yeah. If y'all could let me know what the
As
it's like
just quick, as the engineer, when aboard the ship or the station, I always have the advantage engineering department, which represents the ship's complement of engineers. So I don't know what that does, but I have the
Maybe load it.
advantage engineering department.
yeah.
reload my camera.
I don't know what
think for right
advantage does.
now-
You have the power
Yeah.
of God, anime, and engineering on your
Exactly.
side. I think it drops the difficulty by 1.
Oh,
Yep, I'm just gonna have to do it without the
Yeah.
cool background. Okay, so sweet.
I'm still trying to find the ship sheet.
It's the
Found it.
new-
Okay.
Oh,
I had to
my
save-
assist
Yeah, I had to
roll
save
here.
locally and not in the cloud.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
that
so
makes sense.
16.
Right. Okay, so the ship is the station is rolling
Sensors engineering.
computers. Oh, sensors engineering.
Mhm.
That's what it is for.
Yep.
Okay, sensors engineering then. Oh, literally can't fail.
Well, hopefully don't.
I mean,
please
I
don't
could
cheat.
get a complication, which I didn't. I got 2 successes.
I got a
Oh wait,
success as
sorry, I
well.
only roll 1, so I go 1 success.
I got a success as well.
So that's 2 or 6
4
successes.
successes.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
god.
Wow.
Just maxed out all the. I don't know how much momentum you have.
Okay.
we had
Too
5, so now we have.
Oh,
we're back up.
you have
we,
a million
we were maxed
now.
out
A
again.
bajillion billion
Okay,
momentum.
so this works. So EMP is pressed, transport happens. You all transported into this room, which is like wide, almost like a bomb shelter kind of shaped room, with a long, tall herald wearing tattered clothes, holding a phaser rifle,
Oh boy.
but also confusedly looking down in it as you phase in, and then confusedly looking up at you. Those 6 eyes just kind of stacked all on his face.
Oh dear. Oh dear. You're gonna say something nice. You better do it fast.
Yeah, you have seconds before this herald does anything.
All hell's gonna break loose.
Yeah. Seconds. What happens in those seconds?
All right.
I'm just very quickly going to say, we mean you no harm. We understand that you are in need, and we are here to render aid.
Vivi projects that out, so that it's also like a feeling that they have. I'm sure they're like, their translator covers that, but
Can I, as a player, spend 2 momentum to create the advantage that they were beamed in here completely defenseless, and we're making peace as a, just like as a reduction in difficulty of trying to be.
Yeah, who all?
We
all
had
of you?
5
you mean?
we
Oh,
had
right, you're
5
not there.
floating-
Sorry.
I'm
we
not
had
there.
5 floating
Yeah.
momentum, if that's who.
Yeah, if
Since
the
it's
rest
our
of
momentum
you-
spend, can we just burn that 2 of the floating to spin the
If
advantage?
you all agree to that, then yes. Do
Yeah,
you all...
I'm down with it.
Okay.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Just because, I mean, literally beamed them into a mousetrap, and we're like, no, we're not springing it. We want to be friends.
Okay. Yeah, and one of you is in civilian clothes. I'm just thinking visually what this herald would see. Okay.
yeah, I'm in civilian clothes.
Yeah. All right. So
And I look like a medic.
Oh, you wearing your lab coat?
I'm wearing my lab coat. I have a field med kit in my
Very
hand.
clearly med
Yeah.
kit. All right.
Very blues.
This is going to be a roll still. But all of these things you just described to me will help lower the difficulty. This is basically, you all have kind of nailed it. And Eric, you were saying before, you nailed it. Yeah. This person is not inclined to talk. It's hard to get through to them.
Yeah.
But visually, what you're presenting is going to lower the difficulty. So from 5 to 4. I'm going to say not being armed also lowers the difficulty from 4 to 3, but that's pretty much as low as it can really go, because it's like, this is a very difficult.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's totally fair.
That's definitely fair.
So I'll say one person take lead, but I would say 2 of you, 2 of you can assist. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wondering if you all should just assist. To be honest, everyone who's there.
I think I'm assist, and I think that Valuth is taking lead.
Is
how I see
there?
it, but-
And there's only 4 of you there, so everyone, yeah. if Valuth is taking lead, the 3 of you can also assist with 1 die.
Buy some dice, Luth. We got so much momentum.
Okay, I'll buy a die.
I'd like to buy a die.
Maybe
And what am I rolling here?
All right, presence command.
pop of a
Presence command.
This might be the determination to talk
Oh,
Who-
okay.
Yeah, this would be the time. Probably would be the time. It's difficulty 3, lowered from 5.
All right, y'all. Here we go.
What's
Three
your
die.
value? What's your value? What's your value?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Hold on.
Y'all. Would you mind if I do? Because you can't pop determination on an assist, and I have a value.
Do the thing. Do the thing. Yes.
I would like to use kindness is never the wrong answer.
I bought a die. You take it. You take the die I bought. Take it.
Okay. Because y'all are much more likely to score on an assist. And I
Very
have
true.
the success from the determination now, so the rest of them will count, even if I don't personally roll well on presence command.
This is true.
That's very true.
All right.
And you're the medic. I mean, that's what's.
So if it's all right,
Yeah.
Commander, I don't want to step out of line, but
Ty?
This was before you were being
yeah.
Okay.
And I'll step forward. I know these are not the most likely words you have ever heard, and you might even laugh at them, but we're Starfleet, and we are here to help. I know it has been rough, and you have lost companions, and you don't deserve to be lost too. Let us help. It's all we're here for.
The 6 eyes blink back at you. Go ahead and roll.
Right.
Presence
bonus die.
command.
Mm-hmm. With the die from Noir, I roll a 14. No. A 2. I have no focus. And a 1.
There's the one we needed this
And
entire
your
campaign.
value.
That's 5.
Yeah.
So that's
That's
5
5 successes.
that's 4 from me.
Sisters want to top us.
Okay.
Okay. I will
no.
assist by
You don't
smiling
actually-
really big. But no, I can. I mean, I don't know.
Sharp
need
tooth
to
Ferengie's
roll.
like jaws just like
No more rolls.
Infiltration, linguistics.
No more rolls need to
At least
happen
it says
on
we
this.
won.
Yeah, I actually didn't even.
Well, I just rolled a 1 anyway, just
It's
to
not
do it.
opposed.
But I won.
Because
I rolled
in
a
this
1.
moment it's not. But here's what happens: the herald blinks back at you, Ty, and then looks at you all, and you notice this like, this sense of just like exhaustion run through its whole body and presence, and it asks you. It says, "Are you still the enemy?"
Yes.
He doesn't know.
No.
How can I believe you?
I could show you databases if that would help. Or you can trust me that you don't have to carry this burden anymore. You
Did
can
you-
rest now.
Did we...
We're still here.
Iconians do not surrender.
Harold doesn't know the war's over.
Did you surrender?
We made it through. That's what's important.
You see it lower the phaser, and then looks down at it, remembering that it's not working, and just drops it. And its long, dangly limbs just hang from its tall frame. They are not coming back for us, are they?
No.
I'm so sorry.
And it gets down on its knees and puts its wrists kind of in front. I surrender.
If
There's nothing to surrender.
I would like to walk over and extend a hand and just. As our security officer said, that won't be necessary.
You can see it really struggling to take all this in, really unsure what to do. And he says, "Did you find my colleague? Is that how you found this place? Is he alive?" Without even you all saying anything, he nods. "I am the last one. You may kill me. I have no home now. They will never accept me back."
The
He pushes
Federation.
his wrists even further forward, kind of in that surrender pose.
The Federation has access to extraordinary amount of in-class planets. I'm certain that there is a home for you among one of them. Come with us. Let us tend to your wounds. Let us give you food. And then we can begin the journey of finding where you belong.
He pulls his wrists back and kind of now kneeling, but in a more relaxed, kind of like on his haunches pose. And then he stands to his full very tall height in this tall cavern he's helped dig. I agree to your terms.
May I introduce you to my friend Vivi? No one can make you feel more welcome.
Vivi walks forward and kind of offers her hands out, just to show that like she's like a safe place, and is like, "Do you mind?"
He looks at your hands, very wary, and just slowly lifts one hand up and puts it into yours.
And then Vivi projects her ESP just to like kind of give an idea of, without giving away anyone's like safe space or any of that stuff. Vivi gives an idea of what we're like what Planitia is like the book club, the friendships that we've made of so many different species, including some that people would consider to be not like people that we can get along with, but it's like we have everyone here, you know? And so Vivi is like, hey, like, look at this ragtag group of folks that get together and have fun at book club. We got a Borg, man. Like, if folks like don't recognize that we don't judge anyone by any of that stuff. We want you to feel accepted and loved, and, you know, maybe come read a book and talk about it if you'd like.
Yeah, you send all this to him, and what you get back probably, I don't know if it would surprise you, but I'll just tell you what it is. You get that, yeah, he's still processing, he's still really having trouble taking in this, like, new world you're showing him. But ultimately, what you get is this sense of the Iconians will be back, and I need to be ready for when they come back. That's kind of the primary priority right now in this Herald's mind. But you are sensing, yes, this surrender is genuine. He seems out of options, but he seems still deeply mentally in the Iconian frame of mind.
Commander, may I make a suggestion?
Always.
It was the practice of the collective never to leave a drone behind. I know it's different with the Iconian Empire. I don't know what the protocol here is, but if he wishes to return home, it might be actually the most diplomatic approach here, if it's the one he wants to take.
Are you saying this over comms?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's in your suits though, so he can't hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think I'll respond with, I'll take that under advisement. I think that may be the wisest course of action. I know that the priority now is to tend to his wounds and to get him food, and we can plan everything else from there.
Agreed. Iconians might take it as some sort of prisoner of war situation if we don't return him.
And rule of acquisition number 35, peace is good for business.
Let us make a good business decision here.
So with that, I'm going to say the Herald has surrendered. You all beam the Herald and yourselves back onto Utopia Planitia, and you start the process of healing this person physically and mentally and everything else. And also, yes, I'm imagining there will have to be some more discussions and consideration of contacting the Iconians. And maybe
do that.
Yeah, sending them back. But here's the thing. That we'll say that conversation will take some time, probably at least a week or 2 or 3. And that conversation is started among you all. But during this week, you all get back to regular activities, building ships, decompressing from this mission, this first mission you all went on in this type of arrangement. Valuth, there's someone you've been in contact with off and on, someone who was an associate professor at the academy when you were a student, someone you look up to greatly, very famous engineer, who you have this kind of relationship with. I don't know if you all ever had this with a professor, but like someone you kind of become their little like friend, their little young friend, and you kind of are like, this is what's going on in my life. How are you doing? Like you keep in loose contact with them.
Yep.
This person, you know, is coming for a visit at the end of this week. And you have told them how this mission went, and they say, oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'd like to meet your team. So you arrange for a meeting without telling the rest of the crew. Because it's a really nice surprise. It's a surprise even for you, Noir, because I haven't told you any of this before.
Yeah, I'm excited to show off my team.
So, you all are assembled in Valuth's office at the end of this week, Friday, after this Tuesday mission you went on. And, door opens and 2 people in Starfleet engineering uniforms walk in. You recognize them immediately. I feel like everyone here would. Geordi LaForge and his daughter, Alondra LaForge.
Shut the front door, shut the front door, shut the front door.
Geordi looks at you all and says, so, this is the team. Huh. Good-looking crew. I've been in touch with your commander here, my colleague Valuth, and he told me what an incredible job you all did on this away mission. And Alondra says, we were really impressed when we heard how that went. That could have gone really poorly. And Geordi says, we have a bit of a proposition for you all, a proposal. So we heard how you handled this Herald situation. I've been helping to lead an elite squad of engineers called the Starfleet Corps of Engineers. Now, my daughter Alondra has been helping and assisting with that, and what we realize is that they're incredible at engineering problems, which there are a lot of in Starfleet with what we do. But what we've been missing is a team like yours, interdisciplinary with a unique mix of professional and personal skills, people who can assess and manage sensitive situations as they arise. And Alondra says, so what my dad is trying to say, being long-winded about, is that we'd like to invite you all to form a new type of squad under the Starfleet Corps of Engineers. One that we can call on when the SCE encounters situations out in the field that need a more careful, multi-pronged approach. And then Geordi says, and now this would be a commitment outside of your regular duties, so you could still do your regular jobs. I know how fun it is to build ships. Trust me, I wouldn't want to pull you away from that. But if you think about it as more of a very part-time commitment, you would receive automatic bi-monthly leave for training, and of course, once these situations come up, you would receive leave, no questions asked, from Starfleet. And Geordi says, so do you have any questions so far about it?
Professor LaForge, I can assure you that you didn't need to do half of the amount of selling that you just did. I had already agreed in my mind.
Well, I didn't want to assume.
I can look at my friend and the best engineer that I have here, Tova, and I can see that that's a yes.
Yeah, super in, yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool.
You don't have to, if the rest of you want to think about it.
My answer is yes, though.
Okay.
Like, Tova's, like, tearing up, like, like, she's super normal, being super normal. Not, like, like.
All right. Yeah, if you have any other questions, you can ask me and Alondra. We'll be here on the station for a few days, just getting tours and things like that. So we'll be around if you'd like to talk more. But for now, I get the sense that you all want to talk amongst yourselves. So, Valuth, we'll see you later for dinner.
Absolutely, Professor.
All right. Well, nice to meet you all. And well, I guess we'll be in touch. And Jordy and Alondra exit the room. Shh, shh.
So, thoughts?
Tova like grabs you by the elbow and like shakes you really. He's like, what? What? He like shakes you again. Okay, it's out of my system. What? What? Is that for real?
Yes, it is for real.
V walks over to Keith and kind of like is like, hey, so we're gonna do that, right?
Provided that your answer is yes. Do you agree?
I agree, but I want to make sure that my bestie Keela is also like into it.
So I was a little confused at the moment. Was I in there, or was that just the engineering team?
It's
Okay, so
all
I
of
was.
you. This is a multidisciplinary team that they're proposing. So not just the engineers, all of you.
That's what I wanted to make sure about. I mean, who says no to that? Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of logistics to look at. I have a lot of planning to do, and also making sure everything here is taken care of.
Me.
Yeah, and I think that me and my bestest friend Keela and be like,
well,
hooks her arm around. I think we can.
Now I'm reconsidering.
And Dr.
Great.
Rian? How do you feel about the proposition?
I'm going to be declining.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
One of the benefits in my time outside of the collective is I'm not confused on where I feel like I need to be. I'm pretty
I
honed
understand.
in.
If I may. Dr. Rian, you are one of the smarter people that I know. And your insights have helped guide me in this new journey of command. This opportunity would be one of great visibility in the Federation. An entirely new team to solve new problems. The choice is yours, and I will respect it regardless, but I simply ask that you consider thinking about it. If not for you, then perhaps as a favor to me, I feel that I am only the best version of myself as commander, with the collected insight and experiences of the people here.
I'm going to miss you too, Commander.
I'm hoping not to miss you. I'm hoping that I might change your mind.
Sorry. I had planned on doing this later, but he hands over a data pad.
Takes it.
This is my resignation.
Understood.
It's not a bad thing, Commander.
It's not.
Let me explain. My time here and the friendships that I've made and some very, very important conversations that I've had, and he glances over at Ty with a small smile on his face, have made me become slowly more and more comfortable with facing that big dark sky that I've been hiding from for a while. I'm not leaving because I have dissatisfaction with my job or because I'm not up for the challenges. And I don't intend to be gone long. Or forever. I have no idea what's in store, and I won't presume that there'd be a position waiting for me should I try to find my way back to UP. But I think, thanks to you all, I've got just the right amount of bravery in me now to be that skipping stone across the pond.
And I go up to him, knowing what his decision was already going to be, because duh. And like
he takes your hand.
Grab his hand and go, you know, wherever you end up, or whatever you do, I'm always a shuttle away. And also, there's nowhere that you can go that I will not find you.
He gives one of the rare smiles, and he puts his forehead against yours and says, don't forget, I'm a transwarp engineer. I'll get back to you fast.
Good.
We'll do so without 2 warp cores, I'm certain.
On that note, have we considered building a cluster? Consider instead of a single warp core, a cluster of warp 2 capable warp cores forming into a single unit. One could be activated at a single point of time. That way you wouldn't have to rebuild the entire internal plasma system. Something to think about. I've drawn up some blueprints. I'll leave it behind for my successor.
What if they were constantly integrated? It was like a complete communication all the way through, constantly. And if
Linked
one goes
together.
down, they link together.
Correct. It would fix the problem of all of the overloaded plasma conduits throughout the ship. Plus, it would make it possible for you to actually lend another ship a warp core. FYI, above board, totally stole this from Star Trek Resurgence today. Totally
No, you just moved from a Trill ship to a Borg core.
Yeah.
Before,
Okay.
I was going to say, before I make my final decision, I would have to see how this would impact my book club.
Which one?
My book club. Although, I'm assuming we can continue ours. Whoever.
I'd imagine we'd be having our meetings in very interesting locales. Doctor, I wish you all the very best in whatever it is that you pursue, and I would only amend one thing to what you said. There is no question as to whether you would have a spot here in Utopia Planitia, so long as I wear the number of pips that I do. There will always be a place for you here.
Nods. Says, may the prophets guide you. Peace and long life.
Live long and prosper. And yeah, there's some leakage. There's some tears.
He folds his hands behind his back and looks at everyone and says, "For stop Bejor." After that, big sky.
Well, you know how to get in touch if you ever want to talk warp cores, theoretical or otherwise. Lifetimes and such.
And say hi to your mother for me.
I will.
Also, I really do hate to ruin a moment. I'm not particularly great with picking up subtleness. Is this?
Yes. He was my partner, yes.
The whole time?
Oh, yeah, this? Oh, yeah.
Yes, from before.
I didn't see it.
I picked it up
Vivi's eyes light up.
I left love. I picked it up at the forehead to forehead, but like long term. Congrats.
I sneeze.
Oh.
Bless you, I guess.
So, in these final moments of our season
Does
1
Ty have an
finale-
answer?
Yeah, that's what I
Does
was
Ty have any
wanted to
opinions?
check in with everyone.
Yeah.
Any
thoughts,
final
opinions?
moments, thoughts?
Oh, I'm scared of flying in space. What are you talking about? I picked this position because I would be on a station all of the time, in the same place, doing my research, here and now. All of you, you terrible humanoids, every single one of you, forcing me to choose between going out there into the up or leaving some of my absolute favorite people. I despise to the core of my being all of you for putting me in this position, and you are going to have to deal with me, and I tell you I will be insufferable. She will tell you I will be insufferable. I can insuffer with the best of them. Fine.
It'll be fun, though.
I don't want to hear it, and I throw an arm around her.
If I may, to make up for our deviousness, can I invite you and Tova and the rest of the group to dinner with me and the professor? He loves to go over his time on the Enterprise. I think it'd be nice for someone else to hear these stories for once.
Well, it will be a start.
Yes, please. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
So, with that, we will cut. Oh, was there one more thing before dinner? I was going to cut to
nope.
dinner.
I was gonna send a message to my book club.
Oh, yes. Okay. Do you want to tell us the message?
Just saying, might be taking on a new position that will be a lot more active, remote. Not really know how to describe it. Like, it actually might help our cause more. And just send that.
You send that, and you get a response pretty quickly. And actually, you all notice, in the time between dinner, well, I'll let you all decide, but Keela, you definitely notice, you're getting some pings from news networks all over the quadrant.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? Oh, crap.
About some type of civil unrest on Ferenginar.
Oh, that, right.
And as you dig deeper into what you're reading about this, you see that it's there are women, hundreds of Ferenginar women, storming. I don't want to say. Never mind. I retract the word storming because fuck that. What that brings up. What image that brings up. Protesting in front of the Ferengi Commerce Alliance. That's not the right. Ferengi Commerce Association, the FCA. I forget what the A stands for. I never know what the A stands for. My name starts with it, and I never know what it stands for. Hundreds of women protesting, taking Ferenginar by surprise. Protests never happen in Ferenginar, especially by women. Women,
oopsie,
more recently having gotten some more rights, wearing clothes and being able to do commerce specifically, but still facing a lot of discrimination. Seems like that has come to a boiling point, and the women are out in the streets. And so the response you get is just a video from your friend in the streets saying, "It's going great. I'm sorry, we didn't tell you, but we had to just go ahead and do it. But you should come back. I think we're actually going to get some concessions this time."
I'll be in contact with you shortly. I might be able to make a pit stop.
Okay, good. See
By
you
the way,
out there.
This is my favorite chapter so far.
Me too.
You can see Ishka up on the steps.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
And
totally Ishka, Pell. We got them all.
So with that, now we will cut to later this evening. I'm going to say wherever. It doesn't matter where. I'm imagining the Strange New Worlds, like the captain's, wherever he had dinner for everyone. I'm imagining that room. Geordi, Alondra, and all of you having this beautiful dinner. And Geordi just telling stories about about the Enterprise. And that is where we will end this season of Utopia Planitia. That's not the name of the show. Clear Skies Perseverance.
Yay!
We did it!
Way to get you
When suddenly the door is smashed open by the
No!
Herald,
Oh, God.
Harold has gone
who
berserk.
opens a solar portal and vaporizes.
My
This was
sweet
so
baby.
easy.
The DPS! The DPS!
Chat and audience, thank you for going. Mike, thank you so much for being able to go along with us. And I just want to rattle out some thank yous. Thank you to Mike Fadum, our tech producer. Thank you for just everything and for being such a solid, great, awesome person. Thank you so much. Thank you to Thomas Maroney of Star Trek Online, a fabulous Starship designer, friend, helped also designed our show logo and our custom Utopia Planitia uniforms. Thank you so much. Thank you to Nikki Dawes, who created our character art that you've seen. Thank you to Eric and Sam, my lovely co-producers on this show and all the things we do here at Streampunks. Thank you, Noir, for running our Discord game so brilliantly. And thank you for this. Thank you for Eric for making our intro video, opening credits and closing credits.
Thank you to my book club, Viva la Revolution!
Thank you to Streampunks mods for always holding us down. Thank you to the Cryptic Studios mods for taking good care of us in our community while we've been in your house. Thank you. We appreciate it. And of course, last but never least, the Aux crew. Thank you so much for your generous support in making this game happen. We appreciate you, we love you, and we do this for you. So with that, I think we're going to close out this stream. Thank you all so much. Have a good night, and let's keep building.